This is a public announcement. If you see an unattended ventriloquist dummy on the parade, do not approach it. I repeat, do not approach it.
It's awards season, and that means one thing: glitz, glamour, red carpets, and after parties with a free bar. That's 4 things, but you get the idea, and we all know which one really matters. Well, for most of us, it means a night in front of the telly criticising the fashion choices of the rich and beautiful, whilst sweeping biscuit crumbs off the front of our jammies. But at Hutton, things are different. Out here, we're smaller, more intimate community, and people really feel like they're part of things. The locals have got all dolled up in the finery for the evening, and Eddie Lee Wise's emporium of sartorial elegance has stayed open late for those last-minute alterations. From taking up the hem to letting out the waist a bit, adding more frills, adjusting supportive corsetry for gentlemen of a certain age, reattaching the troublesome button that flew off, and adding more tassel fringes for the staff from Wonders, it's all go for Eddie, his wife Babs, and his husband Ken, as well as his sons, plus his daughters. Red carpets or champagne carpets and velvet ropes show where the event itself will be. Presenters from Hutton wait with microphones to interview local celebrities who will be attending. Alvin Deefer arrives with beautifully coiffured ears and a void opal-encrusted collar. His aide-de-camp Snoz attends in full dress uniform with gold spaghetti everywhere and enough medals to embarrass Mr. T. Major General Noctivagus, brackets retired, brackets, is next in his hover bath chair, gesticulating wildly with his swagger stick. Cowan Moof emerged from a bashed and dented brown limo with a giant plastic, well, we assume, jobby on the roof. It must be Moof's car. Their tuxedos sparkle brightly as the camera flashes go off. Gold hologram material was a bold choice. A side door opens, and Harry Balzac emerges in a cloud of flour. He does a quick head count of the assembled guests, swears under his breath, and heads back inside. Finally, though, in the green area, everyone is seated and the house light dims. Vantion steps onto the extravagant stage, adjusts his dicky bow and tie on his tux, and approaches the mic. Up in the gallery, amidst a sea of wires and coffee cups, someone points decisively at his image on the biggest screen and says, No, I'm Rudolf Hocker, and I'm also pushing the buttons this evening. Well, as it's an awards evening, we have retired to the studio, but we're loving doing a little bit of streaming, and we had one of these a couple of weeks ago, so we are going to totally ad-lib the whole thing tonight. We have got a bit of Too Hot, Too Messy, we've got a bit of Atris, we've got a bit of Hutton Space, we've got a special report from Flossy, but the rest, well, we're going to make it up as we go along. So, yeah, I'm just going to push this and say, we're on board the hot property and we're off to see the sights. I get to introduce Atris, and he's going to tell us all about the Thargoid invasion and Hutton's efforts to give him/her/them a big spanking. Good evening, everybody from Hutton Orbital, and this is the news. Well, tonight's news is that we've been at the awards ceremony for something. Everybody's all dressed up, and we've retired back to the ready room of the hot property. We are going to be... Oh! Oh, well, we're getting messages coming in that only my audio is working. This is terrible news. Hang on a second. That would be the button that I didn't push there, having had a few weeks off.
Well, I'm not telling all those jokes again.
Seamless.
Right, okay.
Voiceless.
They're absolutely
Seamless.
seamless. You see, this is what happens when we have Litho Breakers in charge of the gin and things. Okay, we're going to try this one again. You can see on screen at the moment him and him and her, and the one looking is me. And we did an intro, and the intro said that Sandy Crevice is not pushing the buttons. I am pushing the buttons. Commander Chicks said something about a free bar. Norma Snocker has a glittering designer pan to match her outfit for the evening. You can't see it on screen at the moment, but trust me, she's got it about her person. And we're going to be skipping the official news because we love streaming. And we're totally ad-libbing everything tonight, and there were lots of bongs, and you didn't miss much. Well, you did. So the first heading was that we're off. The second one was that we've got too hot, too messy news. The third one is that I have to strain my vocal cords. The fourth one is Hutton's in a state, and Chicks is going to tell us about it. And the last one is that Azrael has a few words and pretty pictures to share with everybody. But first tonight, is that better? Let's try talking me. Bong, it's me. We're off on the hot property, and we're going to go see stuff and do multi-crew again.
Are we doing the headlines or the full articles?
No, the full articles this time.
That's what I thought. After 32 weeks, Too Hot Too Messy, the Hutton-led initiative to deliver a Hutton mug and mega gin with which to fill it to all the stations of the galaxy, has reached almost 62,000 deliveries, and we've reached nearly as many seams. Last week was down on the previous 2 weeks, but average deliveries have remained above 1,500. No new commanders have joined the effort this week, leaving the total number to deliver even just one mug, yes, 17 of you, we're looking at you, at 283 participants, who represent 93 different squadrons. Hutton has the largest contingent, with 77 pilots who've delivered over 29,000 mugs and gin, which incidentally is less than half the total, so big thank you goes out to all the other squadrons taking part. The Buckyball Racing Club are established in second place with almost... That doesn't make a lot of sense, Chicks. Almost 3,400 muggings. Leaving the Winged Hussars in third with almost 3,800. I'll let you do the maths and we'll work it out later. The Paladins are still in fourth, the Burpit are in fifth, and the Undead are sixth. And that concludes all the squadrons who've collectively delivered more than 1,000 Hutton mugs and Centauri Megagin. He who shouldn't be named, and is editing my script as I type.
You hate that, don't you?
is still leading the deliveries table with over 7,500 mugs delivered. Some say that he thinks the first 25,000 will be the hardest. Waller 81 is second with 6,900 deliveries, ahead of Nemb in third with over 4,200. Shay Blackwood is firmly established in fourth with almost 3,300, ahead of Infinite Dreamer in fifth with over 2,200. The 1000 Club still has 9 members, but space for plenty more of you. Of course, we know all this because it is tracked by the marvel that is the Hutton Helper, and updated live on the Too Hot Too Messy event page. That's over at hot.forthemug.com/hotmess2. Also, the helper is now fully updated and supports both full Tharg and Tharg Lite versions of the game. So however you play, your Hutton Rares contribution will be recognised automatically. Apart from the mere glory alone, there is the additional incentive in the form of a chance to win a real-world, Velcro-free, mods-preventing, shiny Hutton mug. Any commander that delivers 10 mugs and gin in the coming week will be entered in next week's draw to win a real Hutton mug. Unless, of course, you already have one, in which case you've already been immunised against mods and that doesn't need a booster. 30 lucky commanders have accomplished this so far, and you will see a little golden mug next to their names in the top commanders table. Last week's winner was Peter Rogers, and keep listening for this week's winner to be announced in the banter bit after the news, if we have one. If you've delivered 10 mugs and gin a week, ever since the start, 6 months ago, you would have racked up 320 deliveries next to your commander name. So far, only 39 commanders have. But if you haven't, why not give it a try? In order to join in the fun, you'll just need to sign up by downloading the Hutton Helper from hotforthemug.com/download, and then your mug and gin deliveries will be automatically registered for you by Antarius's quasi-sentient, eco-friendly Nexus 6 bionic hamsters.
Good evening, truckers. Actress 5060 reporting in with the latest updates on the Thargoid War. It's awfully messy out there, you know. They're making a terrible mess of the galactic map. I don't like it very much, but we're going to get there. I'm sure we're going to get there eventually. Anyway, Thargoids now control over 1,000 systems, but we're not going down without a fight. Last week, Hexwing successfully defended HIP 38255. Let me just look that one up for you. Hang on a second. 38255. There we go. I've put it up on screen for you now. It's a long way away, you know. There it is. Our Witcher, HIP 20019, HIP 23716. Well done, and thank you to all our pilots involved. In other good news, our alliance with Operation Ida, or is it Auntie Ida? I never know. It's IDA, Ida. Anyway, Post-Disaster Evacuation Services, or the PDES, Marauders Vanguard, right at the front, has been branded to the Mode Alliance, which is short for Mostly Organised, Dysfunctional, but Effective Alliance. A fitting name, I think, and one we truckers can relate to for sure. Hexwing, and I'm going to do this live and put them up on screen for you. Our targets for this week are the Col 285 sector. Hang on a second, I'm typing. Sector AF-E B13-5. Let's go and visit that one. Here we go. It's all the way over there. Here we go. Look. Right in the middle there. And Asliati and his... I've never heard of Hezur. Let's have a look at Hezur as well. Hezur. Anyway, no, I can't find. That's Hexur. I can't type straight while I'm talking. Here we go. Hezur. There you go. It's just over there. Anyway, there's Hezur. We'll be assisting the local factions near the Cocky Joe Maelstrom to keep the Thargoids at bay from penetrating deeper into the bubble. This sounds rude, that does. Hex Forward Command and Hut Kobaka's Glory are both located in the Col 285 sector AF-E B13-3 to act as forward operating bases and supply depots. Or is it depots? I can never remember. Let's get out there anyway and show humanity what Hexwing can do. We're going to see you on the front lines, commanders and truckers. For the mug.
It was a quieter week in Hutton space as things are beginning to return to the good old ways, with just 4 systems getting themselves noticed for the wrong reasons, but you know where still isn't even in the bottom 3, and we have some dryness in someone's pants. More on those stories coming up. Lowest system on the poll this week is Epsilon Indy on 34%, but where a war between 2nd and 3rd is about to conclude, so give it a day or two before you go in to boost Hutton fortunes. Perpetually in the doldrums, the next lowest system is Ross 671 on 36%. Still recovering from an outbreak 3 weeks ago, a new election is tying up almost a quarter of system influence. Bouncing back to 38 after being yesterday's lowest system is 36 off Yuki, where a civil war has just concluded, leaving the system wide open to developing Hutton influence. Of course, no list of problem children would be complete without Barnard's star, sitting just inside the zone of concern on 39. No conflicts are in progress or pending, so now is an excellent time to go in and boost Hutton's influence. A drought is causing some dryness in George's pants, so to make things reassuringly moist, ship water into George's pants. At the overachieving end of the Hutton Systems table, we have only 3 systems above 60%, and we are expanding to who knows where and, well, who knows when. Priorities this week are, if you want to truck something, boost Epsilon Indy, Ross 671 and Barnard Star. Pour water into George's pants to soothe the dryness.
We have a very brief report from Commander Azrael telling us about something during his recent travels. Was bouncing around picking up tissue samples for Hutton ears and got a few screenshots during the pulse wave. I know a lot of chat has been around regarding silhouettes that the maelstroms cause, but never seen this before on my many visits. And there are some pictures of his visits. One of them has a circle around wherever it is he hasn't seen before. As I've never been in a maelstrom, I haven't got a clue.
And that's the very seam-filled, seamless Hutton Orbital news for this evening. Hopefully the visuals vaguely lined up with what we were talking about, but I think Atris lost the keyboard at some point, and I know I've just dropped my mouse on the floor. Anyway, welcome to Hutton Orbital Live this evening. We're having a bit of a casual one this evening. As we mentioned earlier, Commander Chicks has been breaking out the drinks cabinet. Commander Chicks, I notice your outfit for the evening this evening is one of those very retro spacesuits.
Yeah. Apparently we're going to have some new ones.
Yeah,
talk about those later.
We can talk about those ones in a minute. Commander Litho, you do look a bit camo there.
Yeah, a little bit. I didn't have time to change before the show.
We do notice we have an interloper up on the bridge. We might be able to get up on the bridge, but Commander Aiden is wandering downstairs. We might go and join Commander Aiden in a bit, because Commander Aiden is, I don't know, downstairs somewhere in the seating area. We also have Commander Flossy. Flossy, the rear view. Okay, that's the rear of Commander Flossy on camera right now. You can see where she doesn't attach her pan to the back of it, and she seems to have a tricorder and, ouch, lots of useful stuff attached to a belt. This ensemble, I mean, are we talking Gucci, Louis Vuitton? You know,
For some reason I can't sit down. I can't get the interact button.
well,
I was sitting down, but I found myself standing up.
Commander Chicks is starting up a new dance craze. I think it can't be TikTok because obviously that's banned these days in anywhere.
I think I'll have to put my glittery suit on to match my new pants.
Your glittery suit. Well, do feel free to just pop to the other room and change if you want, while we work out what we're going to be doing this evening. We don't have an apology officer this evening. The apology officer is taking this opportunity to not fly one of the fighters or person the turrets. But we do have Commander Chicks. Commander Chicks, I was just across the water from you the other day. In fact, I waved, thinking maybe the person who was on the very bow of the ship over the way from me was you, but obviously they weren't.
I tend not to do the pointy end.
You don't do the pointy end. Were you deep in the bowels, as you usually were?
What day was it? Wednesday. Yes, I was rust-busting.
Rust-busting. Now, I did notice on the starboard side, there are two sort of guns mounted halfway up the starboard side. One of them's been painted and the other one looks a bit rubbish. Is that your work?
Yes.
Yes. So when are we going to get the second one as shiny as the
Well, we've kind of had in a little. Alex and I, my colleague, we've had enough of Bofors for a while. We are doing one of the 4 inches around the other side.
Oh, right, on the side that I can't see. Well, it's just not good enough.
So it is in the works, but and it is pretty grotty looking. The one you're talking about. We'll get around to it.
You'll get there. It was looking very splendid in the sort of the rainy, terrible, cold morning that we had. So I'm just wandering down to the bar while I'm chatting to you. So
the one we did last year is very good.
There are people asleep. Are these two wearing the same outfit? Going to an awards ceremony wearing the same outfit. It's just so passé, isn't it?
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah, it is terrible. And we can't even sit there. Can we sit there? Cannot interact too far. I think Flossy's been at this seat already. Right, we're down in the bar now. So Commander Aiden, if you'd like to come and join us, that'd be fantastic.
I think he beat you there.
Yes, I was just over the water from you the other day down in Seoul somewhere. Commander Lithobreaker, how are you? How have you been?
I am knackered. I had 6 meetings this afternoon, totaling 5.5 hours.
Ouch!
So I've spent most of my day in headphones talking to people that weren't there.
Oh, these were virtual meetings. These were hollow meetings.
Yes. Well, I was doing the working from home thing, and I'm quite relieved there was, because one of them was in America, 2 of them were in Italy, 1 was in Germany, and 1 was in France. So it would have been an awful lot of commuting otherwise.
Oh, yeah, it would have been. I've just noticed that Commander Aiden has come in his I Look Like a Sofa ensemble this evening.
It's the red plush velour.
Yeah, it is the red plush velour. I mean, we haven't got the full Chesterfield, complete with buttons on the outfit, but yes, he's changed now into combat chic. Commander Flossy, are you changing into the glittery outfit for us? Here we go. Yeah. She's making her appearance. Woohoo! My goodness, you've had an accident with a paint gun.
It's like a nuclear accident, isn't it? It's 3 Mile Island.
Yeah. Anyway, well, obviously, as it's that kind of an evening, there were, if you put your time warp on for a minute, there were some awards in the last week. I don't know whether anybody watched the Oscars from the year. What year are they in back then?
1268 years ago.
It's 2023.
23, I think.
Yes, there were some Oscars. There were many tears. From my part, I felt that this year they were quite warm. There was a feel-good feeling about them. Nobody beat anybody up on stage.
Yeah, no slap fights.
Yeah.
There was
film didn't win.
There was a small horse. It didn't go the full Blue Peter and embarrass itself on
the
stage.
Yeah.
But there was Brendan Fraser, of course, star of the legendary film from 1999, The Mummy.
And The Mummy Returns.
And The Mummy Returns, and was it the Dragon Emperor one as well? Managed
Scorpion King.
Yeah, not be cast as an action hero and actually be cast and allowed to show his acting chops off. And my goodness, were they some chops. And won himself an award, which is a long time coming, because a lot of people have felt that he's, got a lot more to him than the action superhero thing from a few years back. But 2 of his co-stars from other films, or he was their co-star, actually, because the Dragon Emperor, Michelle Yeoh, I think, was in that with him, but she won an Oscar for everything, all the place,
everywhere,
all the mugs, everywhere, right now. A bit like Too Hot, Too Messy. Yes.
I started to watch that the other night, and about 10 minutes in, I realised I'd seen it before about a year ago, and thought it was so memorable and so Oscar unworthy. I thought, so I stopped watching it. I'd seen it.
Well, it was a feel good, and then we had.
It was okay.
Yeah, it is
Oscar winning.
Well, there are so many films that they're clearly filmed to be sort of like worthy. It's a bit like Hutton Truckers, who do things that, I know this is worthy to get a mug, I'm going to nominate myself. And you can't do that. Somebody else has to nominate you. And the Oscars are a bit like that somebody else has to put you forward. You can't just go, I'm an Oscar contender,
And our survey says...
Yes. Was it K? I have difficulty pronouncing his name, and I should have listened harder. K Hoi Kwan. who was short round in Indiana Jones and was also in Encino Man, managed to get an Oscar and get back into acting after decades.
Yeah, 20-something years.
Yes, put in a great performance, but and Jamie Lee Curtis said, my parents were nominated for them, they didn't win, no, but I did. Maybe not in that tone, but So yeah, cracking job, and the Banshees of Inisherin didn't get any acting Oscars, but then the Irish Goodbye did. It was just a very warm, fuzzy feeling that the whole Oscars thing gave. A bit like the Hutton Top Trucker Awards from a few years back, which were very warm and everybody got lots of presents.
These two people sat next to me have fallen asleep at this.
They have.
Yeah.
Well, yes, but somebody poke them. She's dribbling. She's actually drooling out the corner of her mouth. Too much information. I know. In fact, they're all wearing the same outfit. Is this something I've got wrong on my carrier? That maybe the next way of spending ARCs ought to be buy new uniforms for your crew.
Yeah. Must be a nightmare on laundry day. It's like, okay, who left the blue uniform in the laundry?
And have you noticed they're all exactly the same?
They were actually white uniforms, but somebody had a blue pair of socks.
Yes. Oh no, Commander Aiden seems to have gone over to the Billy No Mates corner here on his own. Let's come on. No, I'm pushing buttons. No, that's a no button. Where's the wave button? Hang on a second. I've lost the wave button. No, point at him. Don't want to point at him. That one. There we go. I've got a wave. It's on 2. There we go. I'm going to wave at Commander Aiden. No, he's fallen asleep behind his shades.
What's the difference between the green ones and the blue ones?
To the colourblind guy.
Yeah.
Some of them are peppermint, some of them are spearmint.
Yeah. I'm going to say the green ones are asleep, but the blue ones are asleep as well.
Yes. Well, these two are having a chat. I'm going to turn the sound on now because obviously we don't do that during the news because it disturbs the presenters and they get upset. We're not going to do music, but we will do voice. They're probably having a chat. Let's just see if we can butt in on their chat. Hang on a second. Rhubarb.
Nothing available at this carrier.
Is there
snoring? Out of booze already. So much for a free bar.
I know, Wilford.
No, the bar is free.
Wilford,
it's free.
You're slacking. Come on. Where's the drinks?
The bar has no purpose, so you're free to take it away.
Right. So we are going to do probably going to do a jump. We have options this evening because we've got a 4-person crew plus a camera person of Commander Aiden, who I hope is listening, so Commander Aiden can hear where we're going. We've got an option on what we can do this evening. I was contemplating, as we mentioned it in the last time we did one of these live streams, potentially going over to one of the engineer bases and all getting out in SRVs and on foot and having a look at one of the more attractive engineer bases on foot because they are beautifully designed and not enough people go and see them. So do we have any preferences? I know some of them might be boring, but let me just get...
to be one that we've all actually accessed, won't it?
Right, so we've got facility farseer. I'm pretty sure we've all got facility farseer. Let's look at the galaxy map. Let's look at the engineers. Let's have a look. Here we go. The engineer panel. So I've got Palin, but that sounds dangerous. We won't do that one. We've got facility farseer, which is... I think that's that one on the side of a cliff, possibly. Elvira Marta, Brew Tarquin, Celine. Celine is... I've never been to Celine's one on foot. Do we have any idea whether it's a really dull one or it's quite a nice one to drive around and walk around?
Ooh, 3 million quid for a weed.
A what?
A weed.
A weed. More grass. Oh, you're taking advantage of the facilities of. He's a crazy scientist, that guy. He's the kind of person that would fly a plane over somebody else, dump fuel on it, and then crash into it, and then claim, no, we didn't do that. Anyway, so we've got. Has everybody got Celine Jean? Is she Jean or Jean?
She's the armour one, isn't she?
Yes.
She's the. Always a pleasure to see you around these parts. Rumoured to be the daughter of a hermit, apparently. Rarely talks about her childhood. Notable eccentricity extends to her diet, which sees her cultivate a wide range of exotic vegetables in suggestive shapes in a secluded natural garden. Developing a relationship with Celine Jean will result in an introduction to another engineer.
No, I haven't got it.
You haven't got that one, so that's death on sight, so we won't do that one.
do.
How about Brew? Brew Tarquin was the founder of Deadeye Defense Systems, now part of Thule Industries. Since retiring as chief designer and aerodynamicist, Brew spends his days...
You're asking whether Flossy has got the pulse and burst laser specialist, Brew Tarquin?
One might do. In Muang. Recently, Brew and his team have taken to crafting components using their own smelted alloys. Developing a relationship with Brew Tarquin will result also in an introduction to another engineer. Come on then, what have you got?
Right, Lei Chung, Elvira Martuk, the
Lei
dweller.
Chung, where's he? He's about 100 light years away.
No idea.
I misread the introduction here. Apparently Lei Chung grew up amongst savage traders, Hutton truckers. No, salvage traders. He learned engineering from his kin who recognised and nurtured Lei's talent for shield technology. Despite receiving lucrative employment offers from corporations, he has refused to leave his people. Lei now operates from the site of his clan's scrapping business. Well, we could go there, shall we?
Lei Chung, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I have no idea whether this is one of the beautiful engineer bases or a boring one, but...
No idea.
No, but he looks a bit like Michael York, so...
Yeah. Let's have a look. He's in Laxac. There's a lot of carriers around here. So we go down to the points of interest. And
100 light years away. What are you jumping in?
The carrier.
Oh, okay.
We're going to take the carrier away and we're going to talk about spacesuits in the meantime. Do we know what he's called? His, hang on a second, landfall planets, planetary ports. What's his one called?
Just a minute. Lei Chung is... Or Lei Chung. The points
is
of...
just zooming in on it.
Points of interest, isn't it?
Laxac
His base
A1.
is on Laxac A1.
Yep. Here we go. It is
Zooming in,
called
little swan.
Trader's Rest. Okay, well let's jump the carrier over to Trader's Rest. If anybody else who's listening to the show at the moment wants to come and join us, we're going to go on foot and drive around on the place and whatever else. And we're in the Hutton private group. Feel free to come and join us. We're going to Trader's Rest. It's going to be 15 minutes before we jump, so let's just do the... we can't do that. I've forgotten, it's been a few weeks off. Carrier management, here we go. While I'm doing this, do feel free to look up what the space news is going to be this week. It's something to do with spacesuits, I think.
Well, that and...
So Laxac, Laksak, yes?
Yeah.
Okay, let's look at the system map. Good news is I've got the system map. Hopefully we can get to Planet 1, otherwise we've got a bit of flying to do.
Well, you go in there in the carrier.
No free slots. No. Okay, let's try Laxac. Yes, anybody who's in Laxac at the moment, get out the way. We're
it's an engineer, that's why it's full.
We might have to go next door. Let's have a look. Set carrier destination. I've just told it to go to Laxac. We'll work it out. It's not that big a system. So
if we say you on the star, it'll orbit the star. It'll be close.
Yeah, somewhere nearby.
Close to A1.
Well, let's head back to the bar while we're doing this. Okay, so in space news, I mean, my television was covered in ancient footage of people in really bulky white spacesuits falling down their face and dropping things and
hitting golf balls and
hopping about the place. But apparently, as we're off to the moon again sometime soon, things are happening with the spacesuits. I mean, they don't look like this anymore. Those are a bit bulky. But they've got a new one. So please do tell us about the new one.
Well, it's more flexible and it fits girls and lots of... It's better.
How many girls does it fit?
One at a time.
One at a time.
Oh, right, okay.
Well, the issue was on the ISS, they had a limited number of smaller suits, because the suits are obviously like a suit of armour.
Well, I mean, you are in
long
space, which is cold and...
So they have different sized legs and torsos and arms and The helmets are all the same size, I imagine. The heads don't change.
Well, I don't know if you had the big hairdo.
Well, I've got a big head, so.
Yeah, big hairdos don't work very well in microgravity, though.
Size 71. 61, sorry. So anyway, there were two ladies who were supposed to go on a spacewalk, and they couldn't both go because they didn't have enough smaller suit components. So anyway, NASA say they've fixed that.
Sorry, are you saying that there were two ladies meant to go out on a spacewalk, but they didn't want to go because they didn't want to both wear the same outfit?
Well, they only had one, I think it was a short torso.
Ah, so they did both want to wear the same outfit. Right, that's very modern of them, yeah.
Well, they did, yes. So basically a bloke had to go instead because he was bigger and he had a spacesuit that fitted him. Anyway,
Does help.
Yeah. And I'm sure he wouldn't have fitted in one of the girls' ones anyway, so anyway.
Talking of spacesuits, we are joined in the bar by Commander Artificial, who is wearing the latest in modern spacesuits. Looks very explorer-y, kind of,
Oh, yeah.
if you were jumping around with a Dysonator on a planet, pointing things at bacteria, that's the kind of thing you might be wearing. Possibly.
Does have a green crotch, though.
Yeah, and I can only see the shoulders from here. Just don't stare; you'll get into trouble. Yeah, it's not the done thing. Anyway,
especially not while crouching.
They've got new spacesuits. They've got insulated feet, so your feet don't freeze to the planet. Apparently. Now, I don't know why they keep highlighting the insulated feet. Maybe last time they didn't, and everybody got frozen toe syndrome.
I see. These aren't space suits; they're moon suits.
Oh, they're moon suits.
When you're floating around in space, your feet aren't touching anything, so you don't need insulated space boots.
Right. So, do they have an EVA version of the same thing? A modern EVA suit. I know they had up on some of the Elon Musk ship some new space suits, but for flying up there, not for jumping around outside. But the ISS haven't got new space suits. They're still using the old bulky things.
They're working one. Because it's a very different set of requirements. You don't need to walk in an EVA suit. You don't need to twist at the waist and things like that. So,
I mean, from my point of view, being encased in something large like a fleet carrier is far better than having a thin layer of material.
Yes, one size fits all.
Yeah, albeit the dead meat in previous excursions we've had in these multi-crew things has gone full EVA inside the carrier, and we had to get him down with a broom. As I remember. So just noting that Commander Artificial is there. I don't know if Commander Aiden is listening as well. Artificial might be. But if Artificial and Aiden want to get into a wing as well, possibly, we might be able to get a few of us down the planet's surface and take selfies outside the windows of this engineer's base. So I don't know if you're all friends, but if you're not, maybe make friends, get into a wing, multi-crew, whatever you want to do. How many minutes we got till jump? It must be about 10 minutes as well. So is there any other space news at the moment? Or are we...
Yes,
there was one about the Virgins being cancelled.
Again.
Yes.
Or furloughed, wasn't it?
No, not the mission, but the program itself.
Yes, Virgin Orbit have paused all operations from Thursday. Apparently, they discovered what went wrong. So I think during a show a few weeks back, maybe a couple of months ago, we talked about the plane that went up and launched a rocket. And then the rocket dumped itself somewhere off, I don't know, west coast of Spain or Africa.
The plane went up and the rocket went down.
Yes, which is the opposite of where the rocket should go. Apparently, there was a faulty part on board. They've determined they know what the faulty part was. And they're going to fix it, but they, in the meantime, have furloughed all of the staff over at Virgin Orbit until such time as they've fixed it. Unfortunately, their shares have dropped by 18.8%, or one UK government announcement in extended trading. And yes, there's an operational pause effective March 16th, but we don't know when they're going to carry on again.
They're having a rocket strike.
Yes,
no,
I do know that the New Zealanders are doing very well with their rocket launches, though. They do really small rocket launches with small satellites, and they've been doing very well recently.
Electron, isn't it?
Yes.
I think North Korea have been doing quite well with theirs as well, but that's kind of...
No.
Yeah, well, theirs tend to go up and then down and scare people.
Yeah, they tend to be suborbital.
Well, they could get a job at Virgin because they're good at dumping rockets into the sea, so...
Actually, speaking of rockets that didn't go very far, yesterday... back in 2023, was the 93rd anniversary of Goddard launching the first ever liquid-fueled rocket.
93 years. My goodness.
Yep. It went about 60 feet up. We've advanced a bit since then.
60 feet.
Yeah. But it proved the concept.
Okay, well, fair enough. I'm just reading through the spacesuit side of things, just while we're looking at Flossy's spacesuit there. Let's just see if we can get an external camera on. No, I've broken it completely. Here we go. I've got control again, and I haven't lost control. Let's just go and give the tour of the modern spacesuit. Now, Flossy, are you able to put your helmet on? Can you make an adjustment so that the helmet that goes with that suit is on as well?
Not sure that you can when you're on board fleet carriers. It's considered impolite.
Yes.
Well, I think on your HoloMe, I thought you could say, helmet always on. That was all.
I think that's just for the HoloMe view rather than when you're.
Yeah. Now the thing you can't see round Flossy's neck here, it is the fact that it does have an emergency rem lock attached in the collar, so that if you do get ejected into space, then it will do the thing. You've got the forward and backward life support systems there on the suit, and obviously your attachments. The shoulders, elbows and knees are in case you have one of those, oops, I've tripped in low G, and you don't want a hole in the sparkly material. So yeah, I mean, the modern spacesuit is quite the skin-tight kind of thing. There's no baggy involved in this one. Unlike Commander Chicks, and we're going to go around and see Commander Chicks here. You've got a lot of padding there, Commander Chicks.
Very good of you to say so.
Yes, and obviously you see your rem lock comes out from the special breather unit around your neck here, and I mean this is the kind of spacesuit that looks like it probably inflates in the wrong kind of atmospheres, so you're like a big Michelin man.
It does nip in a few places, I must say.
Except for the welly boots, they look like they stay the same size.
And you can see if you look down at Commander Chicks' thigh here, you can see good old-fashioned Velcro. There has been no better substance designed than good old-fashioned Velcro. I mean, magnets are cool, but Velcro is pretty good.
Aidan is demonstrating that you can, in fact, put your helmet on.
Oh, hang on a sec. Where's Commander Aidan in the bar? There we go. Commander Aidan has got a very fetching sort of fedora with an aerial kind of combo here. This very Star Wars sort of era, a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, bounty hunter look, albeit with a faceplate. And this seems to be some kind of bounty hunter kind of gear. I don't know whether Commander Aidan does bounty hunter. The scarf, we understand, is purely for show, though, because it doesn't actually keep you any warmer at all. Is it a scarf or a snood? What's a snood? Anyway.
Yes.
So getting back to space news, I'm pretty sure we haven't got that much more. I'm just browsing through the internet looking for any more space news over the last few months, but we might have to go and take our seats sometime soon. Let's just go back up to the bridge of the carrier before we head to the. Here we go. I'm not sure I've been in here. I can't remember who I've got serving in this one. Vaughn.
I've got you covered.
No, it's okay, thank you. So Vaughn is on the weapons shop at the moment. Let's head down to the front of the vessel for the jump. Here we go. I don't know which seats I've picked. I can't tell what colour they are. They look like lipstick red to me, but they could be brown or beige. Anyway, so what else have we got going on in the galaxy? Now, there has been...
5 minutes.
Commander Wotherspoon has provided us with some video this evening. And there is some rumour that the Salvation Olives campaign is actually Salvation Lives, and there are some rumours that Salvation may not be dead. Does anybody have any inside information on this one? Flossy, you've got some CG news coming up in a bit, I think.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Is this sort of Salvation related?
No.
Are you
definitely
sure?
Not. He's definitely dead. They found his body. They could see it. They couldn't quite reach it. They confirmed it was him, but they couldn't recover it because it would have been too dangerous to do so. So you just have to take their word for it. And the battery in the camera was flat, so they couldn't take any pictures either. But he's definitely totally dead, and they honestly saw his body.
Right, because as I understand the story so far, the big Thargoid thing went boom. Salvation was or was not on one of the orbiting carriers. Commander Chicks, there was a Nemesis involved, and he wasn't on the one that was taking the video footage, was he? I think.
No idea.
Anyway, because everybody worked out he was on the Nemesis or something else. Anyway, it all went boom. The Thargoids shot everybody. It all blew up, and they were in, oh dear, Salvation's dead. But then we realised that the video footage was not filmed from the ship that he was on, but they had found his corpse, and then they discovered that there was somebody who was tapped into the Thargoid consciousness. Which was was it
I don't
D2?
think I've seen this episode.
I think they were called D2 or
D2.
something. Yeah. Or emotionally attached to the Thargoids or something. Anyway, and then this person decided they weren't going to be in cold storage anymore, and their SEO is their name. Anyway, they've been in a location, and they decided to go walkabout, like all good Aussies do. And then everybody's on a treasure hunt trying to find SEO at the moment. SEO, show. Come on, oh, crikey, that was a big honk.
Yeah, pardon me.
Yeah. So, there's basically this stuff going on, and Commander Wotherspoon's going to tell us about it later. On the basis we've got a few minutes till the jump, Flossy.
Yes.
We are not doing aardvarks.
Oh, good.
Well, if we're all sat down quietly on the, here we go. We're all sat down on the bar. Let's switch to the external camera again and have a look at. Oh my goodness, what is that hat? That's scary. Who's wearing that one? Anyway, there's all of us. Pardon?
The gold thing.
Well, it just scares me. Yeah.
Yeah, it's.
Flossy, are you sat down somewhere in the seating area, or are you upstairs?
I'm upstairs.
Oh, you're upstairs. Let's see if the camera. Oh, you're in the ready room.
No, I'm in the. Seats.
Oh, here we go. I found
left.
you. I found you. Here we go. Right, I'm going to zoom in. We found Flossy. There we go, Flossy. Right, now that I've focused on you. Oh, no, hang on a sec. There we go. We've got Flossy in shot. I'm going to play your theme tune.
Before you do that, there's one other piece of fairly important bantery bits that we should do.
Oh, what's that?
The winner of the mug.
Dun dun dun.
Oh yes. Of course, yes.
Someone's won a mug.
Yeah, I wonder what for.
I thought we were going double bubble this week, or was that last week?
That was last week.
Well, we didn't actually. Yes.
So we owe someone a mug. Oops. Take it away. Somebody drum roll.
I was only given one last week. Right. This week's mug winner is DTK7C2. Delta Tango Kilo 7 Charlie 2.
Congratulations, Commander DTK7 Charlie 2. You have won a genuine, real Hutton Orbital mug, which you've done for delivering mugs and gin throughout the galaxy over the last week. In order to claim it, they need to go and send an email to I took part at huttonorbital.com, teeth back in, huttonorbital.com, and send us proof that you're you. Send us some contact details so we can send your mug out, and a real, genuine, mods-preventing Hutton Orbital mug will be wending its way to you. Congratulations. Woohoo! Clap, clap, clap. Oh, I think we've started our jump. There's stuff happening. Oh my goodness. Camera. I better turn the camera off now. I can hear drive starting. Flossy, we're going to have to do your section after the jump here, because there's about to be lightning going off and...
yeah, okay.
10 seconds. Strap yourselves in.
Lightning, very, very frightening.
Galileo. 5.
Concerned about Beelzebub.
2, 1.
I've seen him, Fandango. It's scary.
It's a grim Fandango. Here we go. We're jumping.
Stormy out there.
Tiddly pom.
From where it goes...
Well, it's somewhere in Laxac, apparently, but, you know.
God. It was a dark and stormy night.
The captain said to the bosun...
Who's got the horn? Yeah, there we go. Honk, honk, honk. Hey! I wish, once again, I'd pay ARX for that.
Who turned the lights out?
Yeah.
50p in the slot. 50 credits in the slot.
Yeah, it is really dark in here, isn't it?
Oh,
Right, well,
they're all getting up.
Let's head to the bar and
All
we'll
the
listen
overhead bins are opening.
Yeah, we'll listen to Flossy.
Somebody at the back's applauding.
Do you know what? How did they get there for that casual chat in sufficient time after we jumped?
Velcro.
Here we
Never
go.
left.
Oh, it's nice. There's a nice empty bar area here. There we go. Right, Commander Flossy, are you ready?
I'm just in the lift coming out with you ready.
No, I mean, are you verbally ready?
I'm verbally ready, but I'm running.
Well, you've got an intro worth of time yet.
Well, we can wait a minute and do.
Right, I've just alt-tabbed to the script. Hang on a sec. Right, I'm ready, yes.
Yes. And I've now lost the button that I have to push to make the thing happen. That's the sports one. That's the... Oh, CG News. That'll be the one. Here we go.
That'll be the one.
It's Flossy.
Planet.
It's Flossy. It's Flossy. It's Flossy. And the community goes.
Hello, Flossy here with this week's CG News. Last week's CG, the Ammonia World survey concludes. The Pilots Federation alert says Aegis and Universal Cartographics have announced that the project to survey ammonia worlds has ended satisfactorily. Special mention goes to Commander A. Radish, Commander Lone Wolf Pack and Commander Tiveres for their efforts. The exploration initiative was praised by Congressman Tom Gillespie, who oversees federal contributions to Aegis. An impressive number of terrestrial planets with ammonia-based atmospheres were scanned and catalogued over the last 2 weeks. Universal Cartographics certainly considers the project to be a great success, and I know our xenological scientists do too. This is the kind of task for which independent commanders are absolutely unmatched in dedication and expertise, and they remain our indispensable allies. Vice Admiral Skylar Anderson, the Imperial Military Liaison to Aegis, added, "This information is of considerable strategic value. Each system containing an ammonia world will be monitored using concealed sensor buoys. This will alert Aegis to the presence of Thargoid vessels or maelstrom manifestations. Advance warnings will provide increased time to evacuate systems or mount preemptive strikes. Pilots can receive payment for their exploration data at Angus Mannering Starport in the ETA Cassiopeia system. The promised times-3 multiplier on exploration data profits for the next 2 weeks has also commenced, with Universal Cartographics providing this through its Starport contacts. 268,705 reports were submitted in total. There are no new CGs this week, but a search for a missing person may be of interest. A message was received in-game from Aidan Tanner, a call for assistance. Commander, the following is a matter of urgency and discretion. Theo Ginny, formerly known to some as Subject D2, is missing and likely in danger. Her last known location was traced to the Nagaru Yanka system. I've asked for an Aegis security team to search the area. Even so, the Pilots Federation has always been a trusted ally, and I consider its members people of integrity. I hope that you'll help uncover Theo's whereabouts. Let's bring her home. And that's it for this week's CG News.
Flossy told you what to do.
Ooh, exciting. So, D2's missing. We're not going to give away any spoilers, but apparently there's a bit of a treasure hunt going on about, where to find D2 and audio logs to decode and all sorts of stuff. So, yeah, get out there. So, Flossy.
Yeah.
Did you get in on the cartographic CG?
I did, yes.
Where did you end up?
I just took my carrier out about 1,000 light years and then just did a tour around.
But you end up at the top 25%, or were you,
Top 25%, yeah.
Nice.
Top stuff. Right, well, what we're going to do now is we're going to head down to the ship, and we're going to attempt to head down to the engineer base and have a look around, because these places are stunning. They're great pieces of design. I mean, it's a pity there's nothing to do interactivity-wise in your SRV and on foot there, but they are wonderful pieces of design. So we are going to head down there. Do feel free to head down to my hangar. There is the Shady Lady. That's the one.
Right.
Now, Commander Chicks, you missed out last time, so we're going to have to coach you. We do have Commander Flossy, Commander Lithobreaker, and Commander Chicks in this ship, or we will do. We have 2 fighters. We have many SRVs. I hope. Here we go. We're on board. We're repaired. And we'll switch to the external camera. Let's just find a view here. Who's on board? I can see Commander Chicks has taken the port side forward seat. Commander Flossy.
What do I get?
Screens and panels. Commander Flossy is behind you. And we have the Lithobreaker on board as well. There we go. Right, so Commander Chicks. We're going to have our choice this evening, when we get out to space stuff, of taking a role. Now, last week, Flossy was on the turrets. And Lithobreaker was in a fighter. Do we have any preferences? Flossy, are you feeling brave this week to get out in a fighter?
No.
Can we persuade you?
No. I've never flown a fighter and I don't want to.
You sure? No, they're lovely.
No.
I've put a cup holder in it specially for you.
And fluffy dice.
Yeah?
Ooh.
Go on, you have to
And-
pop your fighter cherry, as they say.
And we can guarantee that none of the wheels will fall off.
You've been hearing about our car, have you?
Oh, yes, I did hear about your car. What happened with your car, Flossy?
Wheels came off.
We were on our way home after getting
A brand new car, by the way.
No, not a brand new car, no.
Well, a brand new to you
new
kind
to
of
us,
car.
Yes.
New to you car.
Yes. And we got so far up the motorway, and this knocking started. I thought, what there's that? And it got worse and worse and worse, and the car
Somebody in
was
the
getting
boot.
harder to drive.
Oh,
And
it's
we-
the
anyway,
engineer running along saying, give me my spanner back.
We turned back towards where we got it, and as we were at some lights on the way back, somebody said, "Do you know your front left wheel's wobbling like mad?"
And you said, no,
that's
but
what
you
it
come
is.
in and we'll sing along.
So anyway, we got so far back and we just had to give up, and we stopped at this garage and contacted the place from, and somebody came out, but there was only 2 nuts on the wheel that had been changed during the service. So it looks like whoever was changing the wheel had got distracted and forgot to finish the job.
Oops.
Yeah,
So-
oops indeed.
and-
It's that old song, isn't it?
missing.
3 wheels on my wagon and Flossy's rolling along.
Yeah, so it's a bit scary thinking what could have happened really.
Well, yes, when your wheel overtakes you somewhere on the motorway is quite a scary experience. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just going to switch to my my flight setup. Right, Trader's Rest is 1,000 light seconds away. Shall
Round
we?
the corner.
3, 2, 1. There we go. It's quite a beautiful world, the one we're passing.
Very
It's
pretty.
hang on a second. Let's see if I can detach the camera and have a look down at the world. There are plenty of population down there. There's lights everywhere. There we go. Light pollution, light pollution, light pollution. No polar ice caps that I can see from here. Couple of storms.
Storms, yeah.
Yeah. There's a big lake. There you go. Let's have a look. There we are. Big lake down there. Another big lake. Anyway.
Another big lake.
Yep. Well, I tell you what. While we're flying over to Trader's Rest, shall we delve into Commander Wotherspoon's Galnet Digest?
Sounds like a plan.
Yep. So I'm going to turn the audio off. Give me a second just to mute that. There we go. And while we're flying over to Trader's Rest, let's listen to Commander Wotherspoon and, this week's Galnet. Oh, gee, I plugged in the video. Here we go. I hope the video's here. Let's give it a go.
Galnet News Update, 16th of March 3309. Aegis has asked pilots to concentrate on preventing Thargoid invasion rather than fighting back Thargoids in systems that have already been invaded. But there's a problem. Way back on the 1st of December last year, the Anti-Xeno Initiative identified that Orthrus interceptors seemed to be scouting out systems that were under alert of Thargoid invasion. They initiated a program to try and eliminate the Orthrus presence in such systems, but it was hard work, particularly as the threat for non-human signal sources in which the Orthrus could be found were few and far between. In this week's analysis, Commander Emil Varga of Aegis says that preventing invasion is the correct approach, and that we should redouble our efforts to find the elusive Orthrus. He confirms the earlier findings that Thargoids will not invade systems where the Orthrus have been prevented from preparing the ground. Aegis suspects that the Orthrus may be identifying key logistical targets within a system that's being prepared for invasion, and that in the lack of such intelligence, the main Thargoid attack may be redirected towards easier systems. Aegis has arranged for the combat bonds for Orthrus kills to be increased as an incentive to encourage AX pilots away from the, frankly, more exciting combat around attacked surface bases to the lonely patrols through empty space in systems that are under threat of attack. However, finding any Orthrus to attack remains a problem. The Galnet News Digest staff spent a couple of hours last night searching for Orthrus in the alert systems around the Cohijo Maelstrom, and found none at all. The 2-week initiative to find and map ammonia worlds has concluded, with commanders Aradish, Lone Wolfpack and Tveres especially commended for their dedication. Imperial Military Liaison to Aegis, Vice Admiral Schuyler Anderson, explained that Aegis will use the survey data to create a system of early warning sensors that'll let Aegis know if any new maelstroms suddenly pop up. Because no one would notice a new maelstrom without a remote-controlled sensor, would they? Pilots who participated can collect their rewards from Angus Mannering Starport and Eta Cassiopeia. In addition, Universal Cartographics has started paying 3 times the normal reward for cartographic data as a thank you for all the hard work finding those elusive ammonia worlds. The reward will remain active for 2 weeks, so if you have cartographic data to hand in, now might be a very good time. Earlier today, Admiral Aidan Tanner put out a call for assistance in finding one-time azimuth test subject Xiaojin I, who he believes may be in great danger. Rumours are emerging of a hacked comms beacon in the Ngariuanka system, and of a rather absurd story about Salvation's consciousness being uploaded to some sort of neural network. Something a bit like New Age nutter Pranavantal's Sim archive, but just for Salvation. If Salvation's head is in a jar on a shelf somewhere in Azimuth HQ, it seems unlikely that it's anything more than a grotesque curiosity. Salvation has been confirmed dead. He did enough damage during his lifetime. Let's not wish him back to life now.
Ooh. Let's not wish salvation alive again, hey, Commander Wotherspoon.
But yeah, he's definitely dead. Somebody saw his body in the distance and said so.
In the distance, there's a spacesuit with his name on it.
That's right, yeah, that's what they did. But they couldn't take pictures and they couldn't get any evidence because reasons.
Yes.
So he's definitely dead.
Hashtag fake news.
Oh no, it's genuine news that he's definitely dead.
Okay.
Without any evidence.
Yeah. Well, says the people who, when they get blown up, magically appear on their spaceship again afterwards with a clone or
one,
a...
yes.
Yeah, that one. Okay, so we are on final approach to Trader's Rest. It's in daylight at the moment. I can't remember what this place looks like. It might be one of the boring ones. If it's a boring one, we'll go somewhere else or we'll have shenanigans. Is anybody able to see the navigation panel and see if we've got any USSs nearby? I can't see any USSs in system here.
Turn them on.
No, nor can I.
Nope.
Oh yeah, no.
Warning self-targeting. What?
Yeah, you need to not do that. You'll get a nasty twitch.
Is that Flossy? Flossy, have you targeted our own ship with guns?
No.
I've never seen that message before, but on my console here it said warning self-targeting.
Oh.
There's no USSs. There are low and high resource extraction sites, so we could go to a HasRes.
Well, fair enough. Well, look, we're going to go down to Trader's Rest and see what's there. Now, if we dock, we can get out in the SRVs, but we can't put the second person in the second SRV. So we're going to stop outside the place and land and drive in, hopefully. We are just coming down 100 k's away.
You can see it ahead.
Ooh. It's a bumpy kind of planet. Here we go. 80 k's.
Yeah, it's definitely got lumpy bits, this place, hasn't it?
It does, yes. No big
Serious
mountains.
mole infestation.
Yes. There we go. But if you've not been out and about in one of these engineer bases, they are beautifully designed.
Oh, this one has the dome.
It has a dome.
Yes.
There we go. Let's turn the sounds back on so we can hear the boosting of the ship. Here we go.
Dome with the trees.
And there looks to be a flat space just outside the base here. I love the way it fits into the landscape.
I wondered how you were doing that. There's another anaconda.
With the what?
There's another anaconda, the same colour, just below you. I thought, how the hell's he doing
By
that?
the odds.
Well, we are joined by the Mystic Moon Monkey as well. I
Yeah.
can see the Mystic Moon Monkey is here. So we'll do a quick flyby without getting destroyed. But these contain a lot of buildings and structures you don't find anywhere else on the settlements. Here we go. There's the Mystic Moon Monkey giving us a flyby, and the landing pads are also a design that you don't find elsewhere. So I think what we're going to do is see if we can find a landing space somewhere near here, and we're going to hop out in the SRVs and take a quick tour. I know it's deployed. Here we go. I'll tell you what, flying and talking at the same time. Awfully tricky. Thank goodness for...
Airline pilots.
I was going to say auto docks and auto landings, and here we go. We're not going to find one. Oh, it's not a big drive, is it? So... No, we're having difficulty here. Somebody cover for me while I try and land this thing. It's... Do hold music. There we go.
I think we need to be closer to the ground.
I've just scraped the ground.
It does help being closer to the ground if you're trying to land.
I have
things, yes.
scraped the ground now. Ouch. Let's give it unsuitable terrain. There we go. There we go. There's a space. Right. Who's going to come out in the Scorpion, and who's going to go out in the? I'll tell you what, I'm going to get out on the Scorpion. Commander Chicks, if you want to come out on foot and come and join me, because you didn't volunteer.
I'm still in the air.
What?
So am I.
We're all still in the
Yeah.
air.
Oh, no, we've
Can't
not
disembark,
broken
shouldn't
it.
have docked.
Yes, I'm 2 kilometres above the surface still.
Have we broken it?
I think so.
I'll tell you what, I'm going to go and say hi to the moon. I think the Moon Monkey got here first. We're dependent on the Moon Monkey's connection now. Hello, Moon Monkey.
Well, I've just
Oh,
managed
it's
to
Commander
launch one
Aiden.
of your fighters.
Oh, you've deployed a fighter.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we've broken something here. And my ship is floating above the ground as well. Well, somebody might have to relog, but certainly for the visuals, I'm going to drive into the base here. Do you guys want to try a bit of a relog to come and join me?
Join you in a fighter?
But enjoy the fighter. Here we go. How are you doing, Chicks, or are you broken as well?
No, I'm broken.
I can see me, Commander Aiden, the Happy Moon Monkey, and Litho. But Litho's here with me.
Yep. Fighter's 3.5 kilometres above you.
Well, you could do a flyby and see if I can see you. Anyway, if you've not visited one of these marvellous, marvellous locations before, and I'm sorry I'm abandoning you all up there, but we have to keep the visuals going. These places are very different to the other stations you can land at, and there's a lot of time and effort gone into them. Are you in now?
Oh, I think we're down now.
No, I'm back on your carrier.
You're back on the carrier. You're going to have to come
Oh.
and jump and join us.
Oh, heck. Yeah, so am I.
Seamless.
Of course, we're not in the wing anymore, are we?
Oh,
We're being
you've
chucked out.
you've bust it. Well, you've got a ship
tell you.
there.
I'll tell you what. Can we get back in the wing?
Well, I'll tell you what, I'll send you an invitation as well. Let's just switch to that menu. And what do we got? We got Litho Breaker.
Yeah, I'm still here.
You're still here. Oh, no, Litho is here. So we've managed to get an SRV and a fighter out at the same time. That has to be, if it's not a first, it's pretty close to it.
Definitely a glitch.
Yeah, we've definitely glitched this one out. Oh, this is payback for last time when we did this. And Commander Chicks is still missing in action.
How do I get up to that?
Can we get back in the wing?
Yeah, I can give it a good go, Flossy. I sent you a team request. It should be inbound now. Oh, Litho's in, Flossy's in. Litho, once you get in, can you?
I'm already here.
Or if you're available,
I-
can you send Flossy a request for me?
Yep.
I'm in the wing.
Flossy's in wing.
Yeah,
I'm in
and Chicks.
Not
Here
in
we
the wing
go.
yet.
Commander Chicks. Invite to team.
But if you've not been to one of these structures are unique to
There you go.
engineer bases. Here we go. Chicks is in. So you can fly on over to us, Chicks. It's only 1,000 light away.
Yep, I'll have to do the same.
Yeah.
So yes, these structures. Let's just go to the external camera here for a second while. There we go. I'll have a look at some of these because they are unique to engineer bases. You will not see them elsewhere in the galaxy. And this one's got big swirly fiery pits at the top. There we go. We've got an agri dome. We've got a landing pad, the style of which is not used anywhere else.
Oh, that's terrible.
Ooh,
place
the
is
top
here.
of that's well pretty.
The place is here not been mugged.
What? In this system?
Yeah.
Well, we're going to have to deal with that one forthwith.
I've only got 10.
The carrier's got lots on. I can always pick some up for you in the Anaconda and, yeah. Drop some. But yes, so these places are very different to the ones you normally get to. And when Engineers was released, we didn't have the opportunity to get out on foot as well in some of them at that point. or interact with them, but they are quite special places in terms of visual design, and credit to the design team. Anyway, we're going to wander down to the Agri Dome and have a look for a second. We do have... Who's in the SRV here? Is it Flossy? Flossy, are you there? We appear to have lost...
It is Aidan who's just next to you. And
right, okay. And let's head down to the Agri Dome. Oh, you're there, Flossy.
The game crashed.
Oh dear.
And somebody else who I can't target is also nearby.
Here we go.
Zooming along.
Now, I don't know where the bar is. Is there a bar in the engineer bases or not? No, there's definitely a room, isn't there, somewhere?
Yeah, before you go
Not
round
using
to
much at all.
the right and then left. Little lounge.
Apparently it's a bad idea to fly backwards in a fighter when you're trying to target people. You end up in the superstructure of buildings.
Right. I have no idea how your fighter was deployed with my Anaconda landed, but we're not going to question this one.
Space magic.
Space magic, yeah. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to jump this, but let's give it a go. I'm going to see if I can jump to...
Right, I'm logging back.
Oh, bomb. Here we go. No. Didn't manage it. Unfortunately, in the Scorpion, you can't.
You could try jumping onto me and see if I could give you a bump up.
I'm just going to switch to external camera just for a second to look at this view, because here we go. It is quite spectacular here. He does shield technology, doesn't he, this engineer?
Yes.
So I have no idea why it involves giant vats of glowing smoke. But it does, and trees.
They're for heating up the shields.
Right, okay,
Right.
and
So
trees.
you can beat them into a shield shape.
Back in, if I can be back in the wing, please.
That's fine.
I'm on
Litho,
it.
would you be able to do the
Yeah.
business?
Flossy, invite.
Thank you. Find my target again.
Boarding permission denied.
No, it doesn't let me board from here, but I might have to go back to my my own ship for a second. We can pop in and see the engineer as well. But here we go, we're driving through the city, and you can see these. Occasionally you'll see these little SRV car parks as well, which I don't think it's going to let me board. But you can drive up into these if you have docked up above, and then disembark on foot. So let's see if we can get out on foot at this place, and
Might as well dock.
You can fit a fighter into one of these places.
You certainly could. Are you going to try that one? Here we go. I've hopped out the Scorpion.
No, you can fit a fighter into one of these places.
Oh no, you have. The thing is, fighters do have landing gears. You can see them when they're in the view where you customize them. They have actually got landing gears. But there we go. Commander Litho in our wing in a fighter. These things are quite stunning looking pieces of design. There we go. It's just the right size. You just wish you could drop that one down. And have a look at the fighter here, and you've got a heatsink launcher on board this one. It's the it was the Gelid F, isn't it? So you've got twin beams, or a beam and a Gelid F.
Yeah, not going to fire off the beams. That might be a mistake.
Yeah, no fire zone. They're quite quick, these ones, but they're definitely very imperial in design. There we go. And you have got the Hutton decal on the side of it.
Good, good.
I'm pretty sure the Hutton decal on this one's on the side and the rear, isn't it? Somewhere. There you go. Hutton's on the... Oops. There we go. Hutton decal on the rear. Right. So yeah, there you go. It's an engineer base. There are trees. There are big smoky things. There's litho.
I might get there yet.
In a fighter.
Just on final glide.
Well, tell you what, we'll wait for you guys as well.
900
There
light
is the
seconds out.
happy moon monkey. Let's wave at the happy moon monkey. In a skull. So I think we should try and find one of these USSs somewhere nearby and see if we can find a scenario.
Sounds like fun to me.
So,
No!
is that my one? That's Commander Aiden's one. Here's my one. And the Scorpion's a nice piece of design, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very pretty.
Visually, it's very pretty. Bit squat. Very well armoured.
Oh, that's a turret.
Yeah, don't die. No, actually, he's going to go on then launch Litho Breaker up. You do happen to have a commander on top of you at the moment. And you're upside down. Right. Let's go find my ship and let's get back to that one. Anybody who's on my ship, get back to it. Anybody who's not, let's try and get back together.
Interdiction now.
No, they wouldn't dare. So here we go. We are going under one of the smoky turrets. There
So
is.
you're no leaving, are you? Just as I'm arriving.
Well, no, we'll stay here and poodle around.
If we wait here, Flossy can land and swap ships.
Yep. Dismiss your ship and jump into mine.
That's true.
Just remember to dismiss your ship first. Actually, no, it'll dismiss itself later.
Yeah, it would, yeah.
It is letting me target Commander Aiden, and do you know how tempting that is?
Oh, you should have known how tempting it was when I was sat there
Whoops.
in the fighter. Because I can't put the hard points away in this thing.
In a fighter, can you target us on the ground, or is it just a Mark 1 eyeball?
Yep. I can certainly target SRVs.
And it says Commander Litho Breakers all the way over here.
Yeah,
Are you back at the ship?
Yeah. I boosted
Yeah.
and then had to
You
turn
can
around
tell
and come
we've
back.
definitely broken something, because we're getting a bit of a visual glitch on this one, but...
I can see that.
Whoops! Oh no, I've accidentally parked. Here we go. I can see Commander Chicks arriving in a
Dolphin?
dolphin, orca, beluga. It's not
Dolphin.
beluga, is it? It's
Dolphin.
dolphin.
Yes.
There we go.
Boot noses?
So you can see us now, so this is good. So hopefully I'll come and pick you up in the Scorpion.
I'm just on the wrong side
Whoops,
of the planet.
Litho. That is going to be an expensive dent.
Up, out. It's fine.
Yeah. Right, Commander Chicks, if you want to land your dolphin somewhere nearby... Yeah, you definitely see the glitch over on the screen over there. Maybe because I'm streaming at the same time. But where are you, Chicks?
No, I'm seeing it too.
I'm right behind you.
Oh, you're seeing the same glitch?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, we can see the same thing.
I'm permanently on the wrong side of the planet.
Oh, I know what the issue was.
You hadn't got landing gear down.
No, my throttle wasn't zeroing.
Ah, okay. Here we go.
Still had a few meters per second on it.
I can see the docking request thing below my ship, but it's below the ground, Litho.
Mm-hmm.
So
I got told I can't dock because the fighter bay is busy.
Yeah, it's probably busy because it's sucking up dirt at the
Yes.
moment.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that's a funny glitch. Yeah, it doesn't like where I am, so I'm just going to move over there.
Doesn't like where you are. Where are you?
I think I'm just off your...
Oh, there we go. Yes.
I can see the
Bow.
base.
I can see a stripy dolphin. You're on a hill there. If you head slightly forwards from there, it's flat ground. Keep going, keep going. You're now on flat ground.
That's it. Yep.
It says unsuitable terrain. Oh, there you go.
Right.
Found a flat bit.
Right, I'm
I'm
going to.
almost there.
I'm going to go and pick up chicks in the Scorpion. Hang on a second. Not quite
I'll
as
let
flawless
him
as it
walk,
was
he'll be
last
fine.
time, but. Now we got Commander Mindwipe saying, "Come on, Flossy, you played CQC. The fighter is fine." Well. I'm going to try and not run you over, Commander Chicks.
Ooh, it's a lot of gravity here.
What do we got?
Ooh, it is.
1.3.
Are you on foot?
Definitely
I am.
docking.
You're docking with the base, are you?
I am not going to try and land otherwise.
I've got a crate trying to.
Oh, there is a crate trying to scrape you off the surface. Here we go, Commander Chicks.
Yes,
Here we go.
there you go.
I'm going to park up here. If you want to hop in the car.
Oop. I think
There's a fighter.
Have just smashed into us.
Litho. Here we
Right,
go.
I'm gliding.
Right, shout when you're on board, Commander Chicks.
I'm in.
I don't know whether you did you dismiss your ship first?
No.
Ah, okay. You might want to hop
It'll
out and
dismiss
dismiss
itself.
that. Yeah. Or is it going on its own?
Can I do it from in here? Well, if you drive away, it'll disappear.
Yeah, but my ship's too close.
Yeah, but when you take off, that counts as driving away.
Okay, fine. Fair enough. Well, let's drive you back to the Anaconda. Flossy, you're not going to try landing here, no?
Yeah. I'm docking at the base.
Ah, because you can't... you can get out in an SRV and join us, but you're going to have to lose your SRV to come and get on the Anaconda.
We could dock at the base and pick her up there.
Yeah, we can do. Let's go and dock at the base. Here we go.
I'm not good at high gravity landings.
Hence why during the stream I put on the docking computer, because there are limits.
I always use one.
There are definitely limits. Right, so let's try and... Hang on a second. Why can't I see board? Ship departing. Oops.
Drive assist on.
What have you pushed?
I don't know, but it says ship's in the middle of departing at the moment, so I'm going to hop out on foot, dismiss the ship and see what I can do. Hang on a second. Here we go. Cannot dismiss. Commander on board. Who's on board the ship? Litho?
Nope.
Flossy?
No, I'm on my own ship still. I'm just disembarking.
Commander Chicks, can you hop out on foot for a second for
Yeah,
me?
I'm just coming out now.
Yeah, I'm still in the fighter, so it might be me that thinks
might
he's on
be
board.
that might be the problem.
Yeah, do you want me to relog? See where I end up?
Yes, please.
Just smash it into the floor.
Nah, I'll relog. It's more
I've
fun.
just thought disembarking is probably not going to help because I'm inside.
No,
I am
that's
in
fine,
danger.
Foster. We're
I
going to
must
try.
wait
Well,
before I can quit.
Litho and his fighter are the culprits here. I'm pretty sure.
But I don't think there's a way of getting outside.
No, not from the station. So,
So I'll have
Out
to
to
get
main
back
menu.
in and get
Oh,
on my...
it's going.
oh, ship's going now. Litho, there we go.
I'll get back on my ship and come out in the SRV.
No, you stay put there. We'll come pick you up.
How?
Well, you're docked. We're going to dock, and then we're all going to get in my ship.
So, place your bets.
Problem
Where
is-
am I going to be?
How I get from my ship to your ship.
Yeah, if you disembark on foot,
Yeah,
yeah, and then we dock.
yeah.
Hull integrity depleted, suffering catastrophic
And the
damage.
fighter is now destroyed,
Fire down,
Litho.
Commander.
Yeah, and I'm back on the hot property.
Okay, so you're a short hop away. Have you got a ship there that you can get to us in?
Yep.
So we just need to get Litho back. Here we go. Litho, invite team. Invite sent. I have to leave the area. It says I'm 70 meters too far. There we go. It should be anywhere here.
It doesn't appear to be a lift.
A lift. Well, to your own ship.
To get his... Oh, here we are. I found way. No, there isn't a lift. It's just straight in.
There we go. Well, let's take an aerial view of the area. We can see chicks, dolphin there, lots of tracks. Somebody's drawn a big rude sign on. And who have we got in the crate? Is this the Happy Moon Monkey or...?
I think it's a bit of a glitchy. It goes straight from the hangar into the engineer bit.
There we go. Let's take a screenshot of the Happy Moon Monkey while we're here. Right, who have we got and where are we? So, Litho, where geographically are you?
1,000 light seconds away.
Commander Chicks.
In the turret.
So you're still on board the car, and Flossy is waiting for us at the base. Here we go.
Which I don't seem to have mapped to anything, so...
No, that was something we did last week.
The lifts are missing here, so...
There are no lifts at all.
No, it goes straight from the hangar to the engineers.
Oh yeah, engineer bases are a bit weird, aren't they?
Well, I think it is a glitch.
Hangar left. No, as you go up towards the lift, you turn left and into the little side room where the engineers stood.
I've never been in one like this before.
There we go. Let's. We've got somebody else in a ship. So let's see if we can request docking. There we go. Docking over the far side. Let's see if we can go find Flossy down by the engineer.
I'll go into the engineer bit.
Ouch.
Stuck.
No, up thrusters aren't working.
Landing gear retracted.
Here we go. Automatic landing is engaged. It's managing the terrain fairly well, but we need to shoot stuff. I'm feeling the need to shoot stuff. Here we go.
Imagine they take a dim view of that around here.
What, shooting things?
Yes. Their base, I mean.
Yeah, don't shoot the base. We do not want to get wanted here. They've got some serious guns. And we are legs down.
Touchdown complete.
Let's go and find Flossy.
Restraints. Your arrival
Good luck.
has been noted.
I've got... Oh, we're going down below.
We are going down below, yes.
I had ship not yet docked.
No, we're still on the trolley and the, the trolley with the dolly.
Cannot
don't want to get out when your trolleys are
restricted
still
by
moving.
port.
Right, how about now?
Nope.
Well, you stay on board. I'll go get Flossy. Right, Flossy, can you get to my hangar now, or...?
Not sure you can at engineer bases.
Uh-oh.
I can't see any. I can't see any lifts. There's just a big gap in the wall.
Because, of course, this is a Horizons engineer, not an Odyssey engineer.
Ah, okay. We found Lei Chung, but no Flossy. So he's come out to see me, but no lift to see Flossy.
I think I might have to get in the SRV and drive out.
Yeah, and then hop out on foot and come and join us.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Let's go back to the Anaconda.
Seems to be a bit of a glitch.
I can hear you running around outside.
Yeah,
Yep,
I could
I'm
hear
back on board.
footsteps.
There we go. I'm back on board. Right, so
Right,
let's
I'm back on board.
launch back up again.
And I'll come out my SRV.
So, Litho, how far away are you now?
2 light seconds.
Here we go.
Landing gear retracted. Ship restraints disengaged. Commence departure.
It's feeling that gravity.
Quarter light second. Just coming round the corner of the planet. If you know what I mean.
Planets have corners.
Well, they do if they're low poly count.
Right, I'm now on the same side of the planet as Trader's Rest.
And let's try and find where
6
Flossy
megameters
is.
out.
Flossy, you're going to have to walk... Let's have a look. I'm going to see if I can do a...
I can see you.
It's funny.
Yeah,
I
the
don't see
gravity is...
fierce.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Can
Funny,
you...
my dolphin has gone.
It will have self-dismissed because you flew off without it.
Yeah. Ooh.
Here we go. Where is Flossy? You're here somewhere. You're on the ground below us. Oh, there you go. In an SRV.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I'm allowed to dock here, but let's give it a go.
Yeah, you can't.
Landing gear deployed.
Yeah, you can't land within the confines of the base. You have to be just outside it.
Retracted.
The Flossy, you're going to have to drive out to where I'm going to be in a minute, so...
Yeah, following you.
There we go. Let's land there. Ready for Flossy. Now, you can't dock in your SRV in my ship.
No.
But you should be able to get out on foot.
Yeah.
So let's see if we get the external camera and see Flossy on final approach. Last time it was good fun.
You're over there.
There's an SRV here somewhere. Where are you? Oh, I can see you.
Behind you.
There we go. What's that coming over the hill? It's Flossy. At speed.
I'll race you, Flossy.
Oh yeah, I see her.
There we go.
Ooh, mind that
Oh,
rock.
there's a rock. Oh, yeah, mind the rock.
It's one of those invisible rocks.
Do you know what? And just being able to see the SRV and somebody out on foot, whatever else is... Right, there you go. Hop on board.
Oh, she's gone.
Yeah, I'm disembarking. I'm in the blackness of disembarking.
There we are. I can see you on foot now.
Oh, it's that got the. You've seen the helmet? It's got a proper splatter on it.
Oh, yes. Right, can you find the boarding point on the Anaconda here?
It's halfway up, isn't it? On the
Yep.
I am on foot, just off your port bow. You're wondering why my joystick won't work? That's because I'm now on foot.
Oh, there he is.
There we go.
Ah, Flossy beat me. Only by seconds, but Flossy
With
beat me.
with a pan, yes. There we go. It seems to be a crew on board.
Drink's all round.
I'm just going to get a drink while you're taking off.
Yeah, that needs a drink before you fly.
Are we all on board?
Yep.
Fantastic. So there were no USSs in this system?
Not that I could see.
Right, well, we'll have to jump nearby. So while I'm just getting out to orbit, can somebody have a look at what systems are nearby? Next door or whatever.
Disengaging automated flight control routine. Safe travels, Commander.
Safe Travels Commander, thank you very much.
Kusaut, Dangai.
Any
Kigana.
good states? Interesting, you know?
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
If you just zero throttle for a second and we'll look at the FSS and see if there are any USSs.
Okay, got to remember my key presses.
Ooh, next.
Maybe I should bong the system. What do you think?
Yeah, that would work.
Bong the system, here we go.
There's a nav beacon.
Bong 40 bodies discovered.
Yeah, not too fast.
Let's just check we've got signal sources on, which we do.
I'm seeing 0 when I look, but I didn't bong, so...
No, we've got a few... let's have a look. We've got a hauler here. A James-class hauler.
Right, I'm back.
There we go. What else we got in system here? Anything...
Don't see anything.
A cosmic intelligence satellite. A res site, low, hazardous, and high. Ooh.
Yeah, we've got res sites, definitely.
Well, we can do one of those. Well, as we're sort of fairly novice at the turrets thing, whatever else, let's go for the low one. We're not after the money.
Probably safer.
Yeah. Who we got in orbit here? We've got Commander Aiden. And Flossy, we are going to make you try a fighter.
Commander Vulcaria says...
oh, go on.
No,
Commander Vulcaria says 40 bodies discovered.
Give me
Sounds
the
like
guns
floor mopping
back.
guys report.
It does, yes.
Somebody's got the flipping guns.
Who's got the guns? Who's nicked the guns? Chicks.
I think I've got the guns. Do you want the guns?
Come on, Flossy. You can be camera person for us, Flossy, yeah?
There you go. You've got the guns, Flossy.
I'm guns.
Your own guns. You've got to shoot stuff this time, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm going to stay perfectly still. So 5,000 light seconds, 4 days, 4 hours, whatever it is.
2 weeks. Or is that just a repair time?
Yeah, just about. Other than that, so what we got? We're on the 16th. We're in the middle of, not quite the Ides of March, but the middle of March. Next week, the 23rd, I'm going to be Birmingham, I think.
Ooh.
So, Litho, are you going to be in charge that week?
I believe I can push buttons next week, yes.
I think the Joshington Bob is doing nights at the moment.
Yeah, nights this week, nights next, I think, from the scheduling info I've got for him. So
It's a certain holiday tomorrow, isn't it? Not a holiday, but a celebration tomorrow.
Is it?
Oh, yeah, it is, isn't it?
What's that then?
Paddy's.
Paddy's Day.
Of course it is.
Yeah.
It's a certain ship's birthday as well tomorrow. Named after somewhere in Ireland.
The good ship dye everything green. Or is that just in America?
She's 85 tomorrow.
Wow. 8 years younger than the first liquid-fueled rocket?
She doesn't look it.
Yes. Well painted.
Now, is it my imagination, or is the current location of a certain ship different from the last, 10 years? How long has it been there in that berth?
1971.
Really?
52 years.
I swear my head was telling me it was on the north side of the river, not the south side.
Well, somebody's moved the jetty then.
Yep.
No, 52 years.
Right,
Could be continental drift.
Commander Chicks, you're not doing turrets.
I'm about to dive into a fighter when we get into the res.
So, fighters-wise on this one, we are in beam laser-powered fighters with heat sinks.
Going too fast.
We're good.
It's the loop of shame.
It's a recon pass.
Yeah.
Teach me to talk at the same time. I suppose I can do a crash stop into the rings.
You could.
There we go. Come on, gravity well. Slow me down. Bit more. 5. Come on. There we go. We're good. Come on. That was properly flown. Come on.
Is it just me, or would you really not want to visit Brown Gardens?
Where's Brown Gardens?
23 light seconds away.
We're going to crash stop.
Boom! Installation from the
And how far away from the...
There we are, crash stop.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Let's just
It's only 50 k's away.
hoof it out.
Fighter deployed. Fighter deployment sequence initiated.
So who's getting out there? Chicks is out in the fighter. The fighter's faster than me anyway. Come on, Litho.
Yes,
I'm just waiting for the hatch.
Can I see where the rest?
Chicks is still deploying.
Right, Flossy, I've put the turrets out for you.
Deployed.
That's a minor.
Sequence
Right.
initiated.
No, you're pointing the turret at the cockpit at the moment. What do we got here? We've got Federal Security Service and Bolo in a Cobra Mark IV. Let's have a look at Bolo.
I've got a hauler. Oh, no, it's an adder.
EGP. Oh dear. Yuri
dear.
Grom. We're in Grom territory. We got a vulture called Blade.
Detected.
There we go. He's an EGP operative.
Oh, look at that. Lithobreaker is wanted.
You're wanted.
Yes.
Okay, fine. Flossy, we might come under serious
no idea
attack.
what for.
Right.
I've got no outstanding fines or bounties.
No, you are wanted.
You come on as wanted on me.
Well,
EGP
Banter was
operative,
coming up wanted
competent.
on the planet to me,
Nice,
so
clean.
Right, Flossy, the turret is still pointing at the cockpit at the moment.
How do I turn it?
Well, you look at things.
wiggle your mouse.
Here we go. Let's head towards the.
I can't do anything with it.
Are you guys keeping up?
Says the guy in the Anaconda.
Exactly.
Nothing is moving.
Oh, I may be in the wrong mode. Here you go. Combat mode's activated. How about that?
No.
20k's out. Have you chosen the role, Flossy?
Yeah, gonna roll.
Right, let me just check my right hand view for fire groups. It says in use by other crew. You've got oh no, you've got a collector. That's it.
Turn the heat
No,
sinks on.
you've got 5 turrets on. Some on fire group 1, some on fire group 2. Let's put them all.
Are
on
you on the wrong fire groups?
Yeah. You've got pulse lasers, 3 of them on fire group 1,
Ah.
and
need
2
to
on
fire
the
groups.
2 multi cannons on fire group 2, Flossy. You got them now.
Yeah, one of them says Q. I don't know what that is.
A what? He's mostly harmless.
Q.
Q?
I know it's on one, right.
What's that down there? Oh, it's a miner.
Fucking humans.
Donovan.
You asked for Q, you can have some Q.
Welcome to Hutton Orbital. I recommend spending no time here at all.
There you go.
Yeah, one of my fire groups was Q then. I don't know what that was. But I still
Oh
can't.
no, not these assholes.
Oh no, not these assholes, yes. It's probably
Well,
us.
Don't see any. Are we on the
Any enemies? Here we go. I've got enemies. Asp Scout, Federal Security Service, Jimbro. He's harmless. Oh, come on. This is the worst res site in the history of streaming.
Well, you did pick a low res. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you think there'd be lots of small things for you to...
I haven't seen anything to shoot at yet.
No.
Apart from Litho, because he's wanted.
Well, the alternative is we just go CQC and make Flossy shoot us. Or Viper Mark 4.
Somebody scanned me. Probably the Federal Security Services, though.
Yeah, probably.
Clean again. Clean again.
The scanners on this fighter are hopeless.
We might have to dock and go to the hazardous. Should we go to the hazardous?
Yeah.
Go on then. Right. Speed
I've
to
still got no
0.
control of the guns.
Speed to 0. Feel free to request docking.
You're closer than me, Litho.
Yeah. Just swinging past now.
Bravo, Romeo, Bravo.
Oh, actually.
Fighter requesting to dock.
It's busy.
I'm docked.
Okay. Hatch busy. There we go.
Fighter requesting to dock.
And back on board.
It's coming in now. Oh, blew right through.
I just cannot find any way of turning this gun.
Does it pick you automatically, or do you have to press board, like the SRV?
Scan detected.
Got it. Back in. You looking for a Hazres?
Are we all in?
Yep.
Sorry, I'm back now. Right.
There's a Hazres just
Nearby. There we go.
0.18, yes.
And we have a Commander Aiden, possibly. The Mystic Moon
Chunk of
Monkey.
ice just out the window there.
Yep. I'm going to miss it, don't worry.
It's alright. Harder starboard. I think we hit it, Mr. Murdoch.
We did not hit it. Shh. Shields are at 100%.
Close watertight doors.
System authorities en route in 10 seconds. What?
Crimes.
Oh, the enemies are here now. Look, you know.
What have you shot, Flossy?
Flossy.
What?
Why are the cops just...
The cops are en route. 10 seconds.
Oh, right.
Drive charging.
I still can't move the guns.
Well, it's because I put them away, because we're jumping.
Oh, well, I couldn't before you put them away.
Well, we have to put chicks on the guns. Yeah, you're just going to have to do a fighter now. Yes, have you checked your bindings, Flossy?
Well, they're the same as they were last week. Or last time you did it.
Right, where is this Hazres? Is it nearby or...
Well, it was 0.18 light seconds from where we were.
Okay, I'm just doing a loop.
0.2 now.
Yeah,
Going the wrong way.
0.2.
There you go. It's in the dark bit. It's in the brown bit.
It's
in
sort
the
of
brown
icy,
ring.
icy kind of a world. It's a bit like Uranus.
It's in the rocky ring.
It's in the rocky bit around you. No, maybe not.
Yes, around a world like Uranus. We have an 07 coming in from... I don't know who the 07 was from. Hang on a second. 07.
The milkman.
Oh, yes. So I'll have some orange juice and some gold top. Thank you.
Welcome to Hutton, the milkman.
Yeah, exactly. This is normal Hutton chaos, by the way. We've managed to break a few things this week. Only milk? No, we need the OJ and some eggs. We need some eggs.
If
Pureness.
you've got a loaf, I fancy some toast.
Yeah. And we need one of those special things to stop the the blue tits tipping into the top of the milk. I miss those days when we had a fleet of electric vehicles delivering milk and bread and things.
In completely recyclable bottles, yeah.
Exactly. We definitely missed a trick on that one. Here we go. I'm not going to crash stop here.
Right, I've got primary fire and secondary fire set.
Yeah, Commander Aiden saying my crash stop is the guilty party. There we go. Stopping in the ring here. Oh, we have enemies already. Or
Deployed. Fighter deployment sequence initiated.
Here we go.
One away.
right, we have a wanted Jack Nilbog. A crate Mark II. Do you reckon two of you in fighters can take a Jack Nilbog?
Scan detected.
Flossy, the guns are now
Scan detected.
not deployed. Hang on a sec, deployed.
Deployed.
This
Fighter
guy.
deployment sequence initiated.
Do you fancy this guy?
Flossy, go on. Let's get Flossy get first shot on him. Look, I'm going to line him up. There you go, Flossy. Jack Nilbog. Let him have it.
I am just spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning.
Shouldn't crash into things then.
Flossy, you're pointing towards starboard side at the moment.
I'll get it back.
I can't turn it.
Scan detected.
Oh, I'm going to let him have it.
Okay. Trouble is, he's hardly moving.
There we go. Got it. I've tagged him. Come on, Litho.
I'm spinning and spinning and spinning now.
You crashed, or we got a glitch?
I might have bumped him a little.
Oh.
Oh no, Flossy's got. She's shooting somebody. He's gone.
Yeah,
Boom.
he's gone.
Yeah, he's gone.
Right, Neil Tong is our next one.
Who's this?
Who's in a fighter, which means he must be launched by something.
There's an anaconda here, which is... absolutely rinsed.
Oh, that little fighter is giving me trouble. Can somebody get on to Neil Tong for me?
Trying. He winged me as he went past them.
Target destroyed.
Next one. Oh, the anaconda. There we go. Do you want me to stay still, or do you want me to take him as well?
This...
My word, it's going off in here. Well, I'm going to camera view. You guys are in charge.
Oh, he's got 6% hull left, this guy.
Yep, I can see both your fire because you're both on purple
He's
guns.
Gone. He's dead. The anaconda.
Boom.
Target destroyed.
Next one is... I've got a python here. A bandit.
Target shields offline.
Come on, Flossy, shoot him.
Patrick Neems, or...
We've got that one.
Ooh, there's one there. What's that? Oh, that's a condor.
Oh, we've got a wing of 3 of 3. Here we go.
This, there's an EGP operative here.
James Stoff in the Crowning Void as a wing of 3 of 3. And he's launching something, so I'm going to ram him.
Oh, yeah, seen.
There we go.
Seen.
His shield's down to 3%.
Where is he?
Find him.
Oh, is that him there? Nope.
Can you see him, Litho?
Nope.
Somebody
Got him
shipped
targeted, but I can't find him.
Ah, there you go. Yeah, I can't find him either.
Oh,
Oh, he's there. He's ahead of me. I've seen him.
Target my target.
Yep.
75%.
How you doing, Flossy, on shooting stuff?
James Stoff has a fighter, I think.
He does, yes.
Yeah.
Under attack.
Somebody's shooting me.
Well, I've just put some chaff out just to stop James Stoff perforating me.
He's down to 22%, but his shields are about to come back
There
up.
we go. Go on, Flossy.
He's 8%.
Game's crashed again.
Oh, you've crashed again.
Yeah, I've got a red screen.
Ooh. I just blew up.
Okay, Commander Chicks, as Flossy's just relogging, do you want to have a go at turrets just while she's relogging? Have you ever done turrets?
No, but...
So, if you want to go into...
I got James Stoff, but James Stoff got me.
Yeah,
oh, right, okay.
It says the role is occupied.
Well, I'm just defending myself for a minute.
It says Flossy's still in the role.
Yep.
Yeah. You're on your own for a little while.
I can... Oh, I've got Commander Aiden looking after me, or the happy hippie monkey.
I've got a fighter. I can deploy a fighter.
Oh, yeah, it's just released the turret roll. There we go.
Oh, bugger. I've just gone out.
Or did you get shot?
Target destroyed.
Right, who we...
Fighter ready to fly.
Deployment sequence initiated.
So Litho's out, Chicks is out, Flossy spaces for you when you relog, or Chicks, do you want to have a go at turrets for the first time?
Could do. I've got a wanted gunship here. Stefan Parser. Just gone behind the asteroid.
If you tag him.
Well, I think
this
you're
guy.
on foot.
You're on foot?
According to my twirly avatar, yes.
Uh-oh. Oh, we have a retired Navy IT-1 who's come to join us as well.
We're taking Stefan Parser, yeah?
Davy's here, yeah, I'm just boosting past him where he shoots the crap out of me.
Where the hell
Just
am
on
I?
the shields.
Flossy's lost. Hang on.
I think I'm back at the engineer's base.
Oh, no.
Outside on foot.
Call your ship, call your ship.
I'm down to 21%.
Recall your ship.
Hull? Right, where's the mothership? There you are.
In which case, I
did dock at the base, so...
Oh, so your respawn point is back at the base. Well, you'll be about 5,000 away, so you're all right.
Parser's dead. Oh,
yeah.
No, he isn't.
The brutal rebuke is dead.
Good. Oh. Who was that? I just shot. IT-1. Flew right through my lasers.
Do you want to dock for reload, Litho? You look like your shields aren't recovering there.
Working on it.
Back where I left my SRV, which of course is gone.
Didn't have enough points in system.
Do you need a pickup,
There we
Flossy, or have you got your ship coming in?
I'm hoping to get back to my ship at the base.
Oops. Who's this guy? EGP.
Silkwood Elite is wanted.
Yep. One in.
IT-1 saying if I can't see his T10, I need specs.
There we go. We managed to get Silkwood Elite.
Yeah, I don't have a key bound to target my target.
I don't think I've got any way of getting to
Who's
my
dropping mines? Somebody's dropping proximity mines.
If you're outside and on foot, Flossy, you should be able to recall ship.
We have a
Yeah,
Milan
I've got an option. Hang on.
in a dropship here.
Yeah, I can see him.
Wanted. Right.
I've got Happy, yes.
Yeah. Oops.
I have to leave area 245 metres.
Go on, run, Flossy, run.
Fields of fire.
He's gone. There we go.
Scan detected.
There's a Cobra.
Misery.
He's
mining.
Just a miner.
You got Force, the Cobra Mark III up there.
Detected.
He's mining.
Yeah.
Falkland.
Oh.
Falkland Master. Who's that? It's friendly. Who's this fella? Oh,
Yeah, let's get the
yes.
Falkland Master.
Yeah, he's wanted.
Flight assist on. Flight assist off.
You're being reckless weapon discharge.
Whoops, we've got a fine. Yeah,
There's nothing reckless about that.
it was perfectly targeted.
Really no negligent discharge. He's gone.
There we go.
Scan detected.
Well, come on, chicks. Let's get you docked and into the turrets and have a go with these turrets, eh?
Yeah, where are you? Behind
Right, I'm coming to a stop.
me. Yeah.
How you doing, Flossy? You found your ship?
Oh, we've got
I haven't got final
got
for
Anaconda
her yet.
wanted here.
You've got a clipper behind you.
Well, let's get chicks docked.
Yeah, hang on. Oh, yeah, well, I will make that. Woohoo! Oof. Oh, balls. I clipped the edge of it. Where have you gone?
Flossy, your team invites incoming.
We have a clipper.
Okay.
Yeah.
Marco Mishk.
Yeah, you're getting nailed here from your 2 o'clock.
Scan detected.
I'm sort of in the... I am in the docking thing, but... Just going to back out and try that again. I was in it, but it
Ship
just wouldn't...
recalled.
There we go. I've got a view of the hot 403, is it?
It just won't engage. Come on. No.
That's a serious
Perfect,
gun on top. What's up, Flossy?
You know I've got no guns on this ship, don't you?
You can take camera pictures. we have the Commander Drew Peacock has come to join us as well.
Right.
Right, Commander Chicks, you need to set your controls up. So if you go to the menu options,
Yeah, I'm just
It's just docking now.
docking. There you go.
and you might need to set your turret control. Turret controls are best on mouse, as far as I remember. With clicky 1 on fire group 1, clicky 2 on fire group 2, and you need a change mode button as well.
Okay, I've got combat mode activated.
So if you go to controls and then the ship and then multi-crew.
Options, controls, ship controls, SRV controls.
Ship controls multi-crew. I'm taking my life into my own hands here because I'm...
Yeah, multi-crew.
And you can see primary, secondary fire, and then the
primary
mode...
fire, I'll just use...
Mouse 1. Mouse is the way.
Really?
On the external camera, yes. You got a 360 view of the ship.
Okay, I'll do it. Mouse primary fire, mouse 1. Secondary fire, mouse 2.
Mode toggle you might need, so make sure it's on something useful like tab.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, and you should be able to select the role now and get into turrets while Flossy is flying back in her observation ship.
Okay. Okay, where do the guns come up?
They're up. Are you in the external view now?
Yeah.
So at the moment the turret's pointing forwards.
External view?
No, use the mode change button that you set just now.
Oh, sorry. Yes. Yep.
Now you have control.
Fighter assembly initiated.
Yeah, moving around isn't doing anything.
So mouse not set, maybe?
Target shields offline.
Let's double check fire groups. Yes, you have control. Fire button 1 is 2 pulse and a beam. Fire button 2 is multi-cannon.
Yeah. Second.
Target destroyed.
Our wing friends are doing very well.
I'm sure this is going to be easier on joystick.
You can do joystick, yeah, absolutely. I mean, I just when I'm turrets, mouse has always been. Reverend Pants McGinty. He's clean.
There's Taghermic McTevet, who is a anaconda.
Oh, I can see him here. He's about 6k's out, yeah?
Yeah.
So how you doing, chicks? I can see that
I'm
your
just
turrets are
coming back.
pointing upright.
Just coming back in now. Right, okay. Yeah, we're good. What are we shooting at?
Right, Takara McTiviot. Directly ahead of me. Anaconda.
Catching the other end of those purple lines.
Sing.
Scan detected.
There we go. Let him have it.
More juice in the weapons.
Yep, more power and weapons for you.
What's
Oops, Litho's just bought the farm.
Under attack. Fighter assembly initiated. Fighter deployed.
He's gone.
Good job. Oh no, he's got 1% hull on my view. There he is, he's gone now.
This Turgo guy, yep.
Okay, let's yes, the turret view is quite interesting if you've never done it before. It's got this full 360. I'm trying to keep the nose pointing so you can
so you get the weapons to bear, yeah.
Absolutely. And if everybody watching has not tried a Hutton PwP evening, I know there are faster ways to down enemies, but
Fighter destroyed.
you get a bonus to your DPS on manually controlled turrets.
Fighter assembly initiated.
Yeah, we just can't keep this guy's dancing all around us.
Yeah, no, it's fun. He's a deadly one.
Yeah. No, he's not going to be deadly for long. I can get the multi-cannons to bear on his hull.
There you
I've
go.
got
He's going.
1.9 million credit bounty. I must have done something.
Fighter deployed. Fighter deployment sequence initiated.
Right, Litho's back out again. Try not to crush you as I turn there.
Flight assist off. Flight assist.
There he is.
Got him. Okay, you should have a beater on him now. The lower turret has a corrosive effect on it if we can get a hit
He's
on him.
under 10, it's 2%, 1%.
There we go, he's gone.
He's
There.
done.
That's 280 thou there.
Check out
Destination.
that bright red crate. It's got to be the bad guy.
Oh, who's on the bright red crate? Wanted?
Through Peacock.
Yeah.
No, he's
Through
not
Peacock.
wanted.
Damn.
Okay, we've got a Diamondback Explorer here.
Scan detected.
Who's out of ammo? The Mystic Moon Monkey is out of ammo. There you go, I've tagged him.
Aiden. Oh, yep.
He's chaffed. Let's get the nose on him so you got a good bead. Repair limpet failed. Who's repairing it?
Are you done?
Good job. What we got? Keel back. Have we got anything big here? Oh, there's a clipper. Let's try this clipper, shall we?
Yep.
Clipper's usually a good target.
I'm just going to scan him. And he is wanted. Tagging him now.
Under attack.
How you doing, Flossy?
I'm 1,000 light seconds away from closing.
By the way, for those of you listening on the radio station, you can't see what's going on here, but we recommend switching over to twitch.tv/Hutton Orbital Truckers to watch Chicks have his first go on the turrets.
And for those watching in black and white, it's the one behind the purple.
That's the one too.
If you're colourblind.
Yeah, well, as I am, yes.
Scan detected.
Yeah, let's let this guy have
Right,
it.
I'm on your team signal.
Target destroyed.
How much was that?
390 on that one. We're up to about 4 mil for me.
Yep, nearly that.
I think, looking at the time, we probably want to round our evening off with an on-foot something. As we did last time. So, Flossy, and obviously,
docking.
as you've got no guns, shall we sort of regroup and...
I'm just surviving again.
I know, but, you know, we didn't want you to get shot, you know?
I think as long as I don't pick a side, I'm fairly safe, because I often do this when I'm...
Well, while you guys are docking, I'm going to look at the galaxy map here and the system map, if there's any war in system here.
I often do this for the CGs, just take photos.
What have we
I'm on
got?
board.
Fighter assembly complete.
You might need to stock up on fighters next time you land.
Oh, have you smashed a few?
Just a couple. Well, Chicks did as well, though.
I lost one.
Civil Liberty busts.
You've got 10 left.
Right, let's 10 left. Well, I fitted quite a few. Let's filter the galaxy map to look for somewhere with
Right, I'm here.
war nearby. Toggle all. Oh, that's toggle. No, wrong one. Toggle all. We got faction state. There we go. In war or civil war. There must be somewhere nearby. Okay, I can see the Bangitani system. 35 light years away. What do you reckon, Flossy?
Sounds fairly close.
Can you get to Bangitani?
Yeah.
And let's go down on foot to round off this evening's show, shall we?
Excellent plan.
Right, are you all on board or getting there?
I am on board. Chicks within turrets, so yes, we're good.
Oh, yes, he's wanted.
Oh, hang on a second. Chicks is he's gone the full Jean-Claude Van Chicks. Oh, it's a wing of 3 as well, Chicks.
Do you want me to relaunch?
No, we're good. I'll just ouch, missiles.
Do you want me to relaunch?
I think we're okay at the moment. Depends how accurate Chicks is with his guns.
Clipper's dead.
Yep, I'm just taking the gold mafia, the Viper.
Scan detected.
Dump some chaff to save the shields. Bloodthirsty character you are, Chicks. Right, he's gone.
Scan detected.
And
Next.
the second Viper.
Have you targeted him?
I have. Oh, he's running.
Frame shift charge detected.
Hopefully he's mass locked. 9%. 7%. Trying to take his frame shift drive out. 0%.
Bang.
Oh, and he's jumped. Oh, we got it as well.
No, it was
No,
a
we
bang.
got him.
It was a bang.
We got him.
You got him.
Right.
Cannot comply.
Right, let's jump systems.
Frameshift drive charging.
So, Flossy, you going to meet us there at the station? We'll pick you up? Or are you going to come down on foot?
I'll come down on foot, don't mind
Yeah,
that.
should we take good old-fashioned taxis to the combat zone this time?
Oh, yeah, can do,
Yeah.
yeah. So where is it you're going?
Bangi wants it. Bangitani, Bangitani. If anybody wants to come and join us, we're going to round out this evening's show.
Frameshift drive charging.
We're going to jump through the rings. The Happy Moon Monkey has got a bounty for clipping Drew Peacock.
Ready to engage.
Sure, there's a joke in there somewhere.
Yes.
3, 2, 1, engage.
Boom.
Bounty on his head. Not a droopy cock on his head.
I thought you said you jumped through the rings. I can't.
God, what's the jump range on this thing?
I crashed into one.
The turret is very easy on the joystick.
Frameshift drive charging.
Is the turret sort of semi-gimbaled, or is it...
Not really, but you do get a...
3.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Bit of a snap to target.
It is, yeah. It's a bit of an aim bot once you've got it in the ring.
The damage output is quite high when you... yeah.
I was watching the hole coming down on that clipper thinking, holy hell.
Right, I think we've arrived in destination, so let's pick a station where we can meet.
I'm just starting to jump.
We're going to
past the rings.
Westcott Dock, I think is our...
Yep. Bangitani 2.
So anybody listening, Commander Aiden, the Happy Moon Monkey, if you want to join us, Westcott Dock. And who's at war with who here? Do we know? Let's have a look. Neutral. Current states. Somebody's at war. The Hip Union is at war with the Gold Vision. So who are we going to fight for? The Union or the Vision?
Yes.
Yes. Gold. We like gold.
Hop
Come on.
the Union.
Let's fight for the gold.
Yeah.
And we're going to do one combat zone, and that's going to be the end of the stream for this evening.
Very good series on the BBC if you haven't seen it. The Gold.
Not seen it yet?
That's really good. Lord Grantham playing a hard-bitten, cynical copper. Marvellous.
Right. Well, hopefully our viewer has enjoyed a little bit of, Hutton PwP.
Our listener, less so.
Oh, we kept up a good commentary. They'll be fine.
Well, yeah. We encourage our listener right at the moment
oops a lot.
To switch to Twitch.
I'm sure the listener appreciated the deflection shooting.
You heard lots of pew-pew. That was all courtesy of Commander Chicks.
Lots of...
I took a load of pictures.
Boom, pop.
Good job, Flossy.
Pictures on the radio. Perfect.
Well, I can see them after.
Yeah. Here's what you could have seen if you tuned in.
And for those of you that don't know who you can hear when we're playing, we have Commander Flossy. Say hello, Flossy.
Hello.
We have Commander Lithobreaker.
Hello.
And Commander Chicks.
Hello. Get my pop.
Right, on final approach to Westcott Dock.
And in the pilot's seat, we have Commander Banter.
Yes, and it's me.
Ooh. That was weird.
A very ordinary looking station.
Oh, this stupid navlock thing.
Oh, you're navlocked to me.
You say it's ordinary looking, but
it's dropped me 800 kilometres out.
Oh, it's rubbish.
But even the ordinary looking Coriolis stations are just absolutely beautiful, aren't they?
They are, yes.
When you look at the amount of superstructure there is on the outside of those things,
Should we
they
wait
are
for Flossy? Let's get a little bit
incredible.
close to it and have a look, shall we?
Take your dolphin and fly down the canyons in 4K. Oh,
yes.
Never tried it in a dolphin. I've done it in a cobra. That was
And
fun.
in VR as well, when you can look around, it is.
Yep.
Here you go. Look. Let's take
Headset's just behind you.
you got your headlights on.
Take a bit of a look around.
There's just so much detail in there.
Yeah.
Pity it's a dead game, really.
Yeah, it is absolutely.
Yeah, it's terrible. Nothing to do. It looks awful. No.
And despite the little glitch we had, I mean, last time we did this was flawless, but
Yeah, last time we had, 3.5 hours of absolutely seamless instancing.
yeah, it's been a tiny bit glitchy this evening, but not bad at all. And bear in mind, we've had a few commanders join us as well. So we had the Happy Moon Monkey and Aiden.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we've had 3 or 4 ships around, as well as one of them being full multi-crewed, so...
IT Navy.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently there's an auto dock in progress, but I'm not moving, so...
There's a queue.
Yeah, I'm waiting in queue.
Well, you said a
You'll
what?
have to dock manually if you...
You're British. There's a Corvette going in ahead
It's a
of us.
queue. I'm going.
Well, there's a Corvette wiping its feet all over the toast rack.
Welcome to
Looks
Hutton
like-
Orbital.
looks like
I
the Corvette's
recommend
auto-docking
spending
as well.
no time here at all.
It was probably a manual dock, way it went in sort of diagonally.
One's bad enough, but a whole ship full of them? Fuck that.
Hey!
Right, let me auto dock take over now.
There we go. Well, I'll see you up at the desk ready for picking where we're going.
Don't forget to pick your suit as well, because some of us changed clothes earlier.
Oh, yes, Flossy, don't wear the sparkly suit out to combat.
No. Well. I think that's what I've got set.
I can show you after. Flossy always promises that. Dead meat, go and visit the naughty step. What ho, Jack Little? Have you finished your stream? You were looking at your bar, I think, this evening that you've been drawing. Was that you, Jack Little? I think it was.
Woohoo. Oh, there it is.
There's 3 of us on foot there, look at that.
That
Yeah, that is you, Jack Little.
Bound to glitch.
It's looking spanky. If you've not seen Jack Little's streams and Jack Little's Twitter feed and everything else, Jack Little's been drawing a bar. An accurate representation of the bar in a station.
Oh, right.
In 3D.
Wow.
And so, when you're not watching us, please do go and check out Jack Little and that work, because it's getting pretty accurate. I mean, it's got no drinks in it, which is...
mess in here.
That's accurate.
That is accurate, yeah. Right, so we have a Frontline Solutions here. Mitch Harper Townsend. Now, we are... Let's pick a location. We want a high. We definitely want a high one.
Right, I'm nearly there.
Let's have a look. We've got a medium there, a low there, a medium there, a high. So we have a high one on Planet 1. And we want to fight for the Gold Vision Company on the high one on Nakajima's farm. So if you're coming to join us, we're going to Nakajima's farm. Is everybody else nearby if I hop down?
Gold Vision and Company, Nakajima's farm. I'm ready to click.
I'm ready to click. How about you, chicks?
Just
I'm
find
just
I've got
finding
Nakajima's
it.
farm.
Whereabouts is it?
So Planet 1.
Planet 1.
Planet 1.
It's
bottom
pretty
item.
much the last one.
We're fighting for gold?
Gold Vision,
Fighting
yes.
for gold.
Yep. Wait till Flossy's got the...
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Right, Nakajima's farm, Gold Vision, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh,
Are we all ready?
Hang on. It's sprung back.
You're confirmed for deployment.
Stop.
Well, look, we've got one person going down already. Apparently, Jack Little's Twitter hashtag is hashtag
Right,
Elite Blenderus. Very good.
Right.
Modelling in 3D. Has it got a Hutton mug, Jack Little? That's what we want to know. Have you managed to model a 3D Hutton mug into your bar yet? Now, for those of you watching, there have been some inquiries recently about whether there's any elite get-together this year. Working on it is all I can say. There will be
definitely
news.
not no.
There's definitely not no. There is a something. We're working on it. We're in the middle of negotiation at the moment with a venue and a date. It's not soon. It's a couple of months away, but we're working on it.
Welcome aboard, soldier.
It will happen. Yes. It's just a case of discussing the price and the food and whether you want sliders and tater wedges or sea bass and Centauri Mega Gin.
Wedges and Mega Gin, please.
Wedges and Mega Gin.
Yeah.
Oh, I reckon we can do that.
Running out of the hangar then, I noticed a little problem in the dock that in other space games would have caused server crashes.
Jack Little says, I hope so, because we have a long conversation about SWB. I think SWB means what I think it means. And if that's the case, then there's another astonishing coincidence in my How I Know Jack Little conversation. Because when I was at the last event, I seem to recall Jack Little popped up and went, I've been told to say hi to you. I said, well, okay. And then he name-dropped a friend of mine that's got nothing to do with Elite or the event or whatever else that I've known for a long time, back from university, had told him to pop over and say hi.
It's a small world for a real boy.
It is. And then I sort of name-dropped a nickname that maybe I shouldn't have name-dropped about the person who sent him, and then I'm in big trouble with her.
They asked for it if they pointed her at you.
I know. But if SWB means what it means, I have to work out how old the real boy is as well. Because if that's the case, then if there's an overlap about SWB, then that's really spooky.
Back in a minute.
Frameshift drive charged.
Because that would mean we were either at school together or knew each other, which would be very bad, or maybe good.
Wow. Did you see in the news that a certain other space game has had to start asking its players to clean up after themselves?
Yes, persistence, but also the fact they had a server meltdown as well.
Yes, persistence of litter.
Yeah, but what you can do is pick up everybody else. There's a bit of a meta going on where if you pick up everybody else's bottles they've dropped and sell them in the shop, you might be able to earn enough money to buy a ship.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
But there's no guarantee you'll still have the ship when the persistence gets sorted out because they've had to delete a load of ships from people.
Quite an overlap, I think. You're 2 years younger. Well, oh dearie me, I'm going to have to say it out loud. Well, it depends whether you knew Andy Howland and he asked if anything was Mickey Mouse. But anyway, Jack Little. That would mean that Jack Little was 2 years higher than me. My goodness. That is very
he doesn't
spooky.
Remember you. That's a shame.
No. We all love Andy Howland, yes. My goodness gracious me. We were at the same school with the same maths teacher.
Good grief.
The two coincidences, yes. And David Colthorpe as a form teacher. Organist par excellence. Anyway. And I'll leave that there. My goodness gracious me. That's this world of Elite has got the most astonishing coincidence factor in it. To be continued. We'll have to chat offline, old boy.
Over a gin or three.
No doubt. Maybe. The next thing I'll work out whether he's still living in the area, but anyway. And we won't mention the rivalry with Great Marlowe, because there's another Elite player that was from the school around the corner as well that I know.
I started playing the original elite when I was at my grammar school.
Yeah, likewise.
Yeah, Hutton Grammar School. Oddly.
Another coincidence there, you know?
And
mine was a Christian Brothers-run Catholic boys' school.
And one of the 5 houses is Pearson House.
It just is, you know.
Named after one of the heads, David Pearson. How weird does that get?
Oh, yeah. What is it the old Terry Pratchett says that 1,000,000 to 1 chances happen 9 times out of 10?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like every time you meet somebody and they say, well, I believe in coincidences, you go, no way, so do I.
Absolutely.
Oh, what are the odds of that?
Right, we are on final approach to Nakajima's farm.
Yep.
It's the dark.
It's dark.
Yeah.
We have to ask, though, for Jack Little, what house were you in? And if it wasn't Norman's, then boo.
I was in Normanton.
You were a Norman as well, were you?
Normanton.
Oh, Normanton. Saxons. Oh, dear. Well, in which case, Jack Little will have known the genuine polymath and brilliant man that was Dave Thompson as well.
Enemy forces inbound.
Author, Latin teacher, pipe smoker, total one-man legend.
Alpha is now online.
If I can remember all the keys to press here.
Now, this world never ceases to amaze me. Right, I'm approaching down on foot at the moment.
I'm in Echo.
You are going to get sound feedback from me as well because I'm broadcasting out to the stream, so I'm terribly sorry about that, team members and wing members. I have got a rocket launcher and I'm not afraid to use it. Now, last time when we tried this after a long stream, we started getting a little bit of sound error and glitching. So please, stream, do tell us if things go a little bit pear-shaped, and we will terminate the stream. Right, we're capturing.
Echo, Jim.
I'm at Delta.
I'm in Echo.
Reinforcements are touching down. Chalk up
Echo's clear.
Whoops! Rockets are going off. We have enemies inbound.
Charlie has come online.
Good job, Litho.
Enemy command has called in backup.
Right, 89, 91%. We have captured Delta.
Delta has been captured.
Where am I?
Lights on. There we go.
Alpha is now online.
Litho, you seem to be being targeted.
Yeah, it's alright. Taking one of them out and ducked around the corner from the other.
That's right, I've cleared him out from behind you.
Thank you. I've got plenty more though.
Well, I'm heading for Alpha to see if we can take Alpha. Seem to be enemies in there. I'm switching to rocket launchers.
He's gone. Where's Alpha?
Right, rockets in.
Shots are being exchanged at Alpha.
My shield suddenly went off.
Right, the building is on fire.
Yeah, it's fine.
Right, well, you guys have got Alpha. We've got enemies coming in from the right.
Charlie was secured. Enemy forces inbound. Enemy reinforcements are coming in.
How is everybody else's instance here? Is it fairly smooth?
Yep.
Bravo is online.
Very good.
Oh.
Echo has lit up.
Okay, there's a landing pad. We're going sniper here.
Quick recharge. Massive explosion. Hello, David.
Hey. Right, we've got enemies coming in over there. I'm going to get on top of the saucer building. I'm above Bravo at the moment. There's nobody enemy-wise down at Bravo.
Enemy reinforcements are coming in hot.
Enemies over at Echo. Just giving them a taste of
Yeah, seen.
rocket launcher.
Yeah, nobody in Bravo.
Right, they're coming in behind the saucer. They're on the ridge behind me.
Oh, that was Flossy.
Reinforcements are touching
Are
down.
you down with this, Flossy, as well?
Yeah, it's on a roof.
Yep.
Good job.
Enemy forces inbound.
Right. I've got a rocket launcher guy just behind the flying saucer
Enemy
building.
reinforcements are coming in hot. Chalk up Echo for us. Charlie has come online. Reinforcements inbound.
Right, what we got? We got some enemies down at ground level. We got some enemies behind us. I think we're mopping up fairly well here.
We've claimed Bravo.
Capture Bravo.
How do we
Reinforcements are ready to
charge?
deploy. Enemy forces inbound. Echo
Right, I'm
is
going to go and
up.
take Echo, guys.
Yep.
Charlie was secured.
So I've got a battery. Oh yeah, where's Echo?
Alpha is now online.
Battery low.
Somebody needs a charge.
David.
I'm good.
The enemy is falling back. Keep the pressure up.
Got him. Oh, there's one close here.
Enemy reinforcements are coming in hot.
Right, I've got cover from above. I've on Reed Juarez and Fatima. Yeah, she's gone.
Chalk up
Good
Echo
job.
for us.
There's a sharpshooter at the back. He's just hit me. Thank you, or whoever's on rockets.
Called in backup. Delta is now online.
Nope.
Shield online. Suit fully charged.
Over to Delta.
Yep, we're on Delta.
Shit.
Shit?
Yes, shit.
Enemy support has arrived.
Any particular reason for shit? Or just...
Yes, I'm getting shot to it.
Reinforcements are touching down.
Well, that's probably not a good idea.
Yeah,
Where are you? Because we're at Delta.
I'll put it
Delta
up
has
to you
been
now.
captured.
No sign of enemies here. Alpha's
There's
ours.
medikits around. Checks. Use one.
There we go. Enemies inbound.
Charlie has come online. Alpha point secured.
We're clear.
Delta is now online. Reinforcements are ready to deploy.
Right, cleared him, Litho.
Enemy command has called in backup.
Grenade. Out.
Enemy forces inbound.
Right, Delta seems to have somebody near it, or they've captured it.
Remind me what my med kit hotkey is.
I'm capturing Charlie at the moment.
Charlie was secured.
Probably somewhere around 5 or 6.
We're gaining
Got him.
the upper hand.
6. Good, thank you.
Alpha is now online.
I had to reach for it myself and work out what I was reaching for. I never remember them. It's muscle memory.
Yeah, I tried to map them same as Warzone, but you don't have the same. It's not precise.
Enemy reinforcements are coming in hot.
We're heading towards Alpha to see what we've got over here. Enemies over at Alpha.
On my way.
Delta has been captured.
Which way is Alpha? Oh yeah, see.
Over here.
Yeah, we're over here. Of course.
Bravo is online.
Oop, no, I'm suit battery low. Where's the nearest power?
Is it it's me, or is this particularly?
Oh, I ran right into some enemies.
Oh, that's David.
Enemy support
Wrong grenade, sorry. I lobbed the wrong grenade there.
Coming in behind us.
Reinforcements are ready to deploy.
Yeah, you on the roof with me here?
Yeah, I got him. Dead. One just below me here somewhere.
Alpha point secured.
It's here somewhere.
Yeah, there he is.
Echo has lit up. Enemy command has called in backup.
Right, we got them coming over the front quarter here.
Reinforcements have arrived.
That's clear.
Coming in from behind.
I'm just looking over towards Bravo. Nothing over towards Bravo.
We've claimed the enemy reinforcements are depleted. Put the last targets down.
Mopping up time.
Yep.
Charlie has come online.
Any idea where they are? I'm going to head over to Charlie.
I'm on Charlie now.
None near Charlie. None near Echo.
Let's take Charlie. Where are the NPCs heading?
Reinforcements inbound.
How you doing, Flossy?
I've just got back.
Somebody on the east side of the compound.
Well, there's combat over this direction. So
Charlie's
Delta is
5%.
now online.
Delta, somewhere near Delta, I think they are.
Hunt them down.
Charlie's
Area is
captured.
clear
We're done.
of enemies.
We're done.
That's a big win confirmed.
Woohoo!
Protect the base for your reward.
Patrolling area.
And we get the ship back to the bar. And thank you very much, everybody. That makes it 11:20 at night for us here. We've done some combat zone, we've done some SRVs, we've done some on foot.
I can't remember how to get the thing to come from
On my machine it's
E.
insert, but...
Default is E for Echo. Unless you've remapped it.
Leaving conflict zone.
It should say on screen top right, Flossy. Press something to call dropship.
Num 9, right.
9 million in bonds, let's have a look. Where's my bonds?
We've got 5.5 million for that and 4 million for the
Yeah, that's not bad. I mean,
the Hazres.
quiet evening on a Hutton Orbital show.
9 million credits won.
That's the first time I've ever done a combat zone.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, they're great fun.
Yeah, they are.
And the high ones when you're in a
I remember
wing,
what to do.
like we were there, it's
Yeah.
a bit of a face roll.
High ones are soloable. You need grade 3 kit will be good enough just to solo a high one.
Yeah, I've got my Dominator's 4.
Yeah, you'd be fine then probably.
Yeah.
Well, while we've been doing this, give some credit to the hot muggers who are trying to catch up with chicks because we distracted him. We've got Commander LDSK has just dropped a mug off at Macoon's Drilling in HIP 115581. We've got a first gin full there as well. The Infinite Dreamer is over in Tenche. And Shay Blackwood is over in, Songoris.
Songoris.
There we go. So congratulations, Commander, taking part in the Too Hot, Too Messy. If you've not done Too Hot, Too Messy, we are attempting to deliver one mug and one gin to every market in the galaxy. We have now surpassed everything we did in the original Hot Mess operation. So we are at 61,000 stations visited by Hutton truckers and their friends since we started. It's not fast going because Thargoids invaded, which rather rained on our parade.
Very thoughtless of them.
I know.
And
But we'll get there.
helping us ship the mugs around.
And Flossy, if commanders want to load up on mugs and gin or load up a carrier on mugs and gin, occasionally you're out at Hutton Orbital?
Occasionally, when I'm actually restocking the carrier, but most of the time I'm usually around the bubble somewhere.
Yep.
If people do want to fill up, we're in expansion at the moment. So when I was there last night, gin production was 21.
Yeah, we are gin limited, I think is the best description of that one.
Yeah, but it's 21 at the moment, or it was last night. We're still in expansion.
We have a question from
number.
a viewer here. Has anyone tried to get a mug to the centre of a maelstrom? I have not yet seen a Hutton mug dropped in a maelstrom or to the centre of a maelstrom. So we would love to see pictures of somebody trying to feed mugs.
Thank you for volunteering, Mad Dog Reed.
There was
well volunteered, Mad Dog Reed.
There was some chat about that in Thargoids the other day, but there's so much chat in there, I'll probably never find it again.
We do know the Hackswing team, the Hutton Anti-Xeno Wing team, have been attempting to do everything they can to point at Thargoids. They did, at the last get-together they had, try and drag a Thargoid down to the surface and point at it while on foot to see if it put a journal entry up, which it doesn't. But they have been trying to pin one to the ground using other ships so that we can point at it on foot. So well done to the Hackswing team.
For lunacy above and beyond.
Now, are we bold enough the next time we do, not the next show, but the next time we do one of these multi-crew events, to try and take the Type 10 out with 2 Guardian fighters?
Ooh.
And I don't know, are the flak cannons for the swarms turreted and therefore able to be operated by a multi-crew member?
Possibly.
They could be.
I think so. Not sure. I've only ever done anti-scout AX combat.
Well, there is a possibility that next time we might be doing our bit for Hackswing.
Well, I'd be up for giving it a try. I might dust off my AX ship and get it up to spec, but...
Dead Meat says he'd be concerned about the mug being fired out by the repulsor field. It is important science, yes. Do Thargoids like Hutton mugs? We have seen somebody get a Hutton mug hoovered up by a Thargoid over a barnacle before by dropping a Hutton mug on top of one of the barnacles when it was hoovering. So we've seen somebody do that. There we go. We're going to disembark and go and cash these things in, and that'll be us for the evening. If anybody next time is interested in joining us, we don't do these live stream, sort of gaming streams on Hutton very often. It's about once a month, I think. I think the last one was about 4 weeks ago, wasn't it? 3 weeks, 4 weeks?
Yeah, about that. Three or four.
Yeah.
But the one before that was probably about 2 years back.
Yeah, we do have at the end of the month the Green Room evening where we get to have a chat with the community as well. So end of the month is, I think it's the last show of the month. 2 weeks away, possibly.
We always need boots on the ground.
Yes.
Ready to join the
Is going to be the next Green
the
Room.
30th in 2 weeks.
Where we get together and we use our TeamSpeak server on Flossy. Server address is.
It's changed, hasn't it?
No, it's still the same.
Hasn't it?
No, we fixed it.
All right. ts.fathermug.com.
Yeah, which is not a website address, it's a team server address, a TeamSpeak address. And at the end of the month, you can come and join us, say hi, say what you're up to. We have a chat with you. If not, Litho, you're going to be running the show next week.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
Yep, I believe so. Unless Josh wants it.
We have Commander Aiden here, still wearing his natty scarf. But I think that's about it for the end of the show, bit of the show. So we're going to sort of wind up now and kill the stream. Thank you very much for joining us. Before we go, is there anyone that needs raiding? So here's where you can make a recommendation for who we should raid as a bunch of Hutton Truckers at the end of the show. So what we normally do is we play out the Hutton Truckers theme tune, and at the end of the theme tune we raid somebody unexpected. So don't disappear if you do want to unexpectedly drop in on somebody else. Do we have any live at the moment, team?
Stargoid is playing Elite Dangerous.
We're going to have to check, because the other week we went to see Jack Little, and we had it all lined up. We played the theme tune, and we raided Jack Little, at which point Jack Little combat logged on us.
The swine.
The swine, yes.
You just can't trust these
I
real
know.
boys.
So, does this person look like they are winding up, or are they mid-Thargoid combat? Ooh?
That looks like a trailer.
A trailer? Has it got a truck?
It is. Unless it's an advert that's playing before the stream comes up.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, it's the Frontier trailer. Must be.
Flossy chicks, you may want to think about calling your ships to here before you log out.
Oh, good plan, good plan. So let's go to Interastra.
If you want to know more about our ships, we've got a wide range of ships available. What are you looking for?
But having said that, mine's already here, so...
Mine's already here as well.
Oh, fine. Chicks.
He's on a be right back.
On a be right back. Is there anybody else at the moment we ought to drop a bunch of Hutton truckers on? Come on then, Serverland's checking for us. Somebody must want a bunch of Hutton truckers coming to join them.
The galaxy can be a dangerous place.
Dun 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 dun. Let's go to the bar while they're doing that. Bunch of reprobates.
About to disembark.
The man with the mellow voice is up, if you want to berate him again.
Who's a what?
Woolies.
The mellifluous man himself.
Yeah.
And playing Elite?
Really help me out.
And playing Elite and zooming along in a Scorpion.
Woolies, one of the most mellifluous players of this game with the smoothest voice. Okay, so what we're going to do then, Woolies will welcome you. Of course Woolies will welcome us. Well, maybe not, because it's us. But we're going to play the tune. Hang on for the tune. At the end of the tune, we are going to switch over to Commander Woolies. Thank you very much for joining us. Thank you to Litho and to Flossy, to the retired Navy IT1 and Aiden, through to, well, who else has joined us? Community?
Dead Meat was here.
Dead Meat was here, yeah.
Happy Moon Monkey was here.
The Moon Monkey was here. Right, well, thank you very much, everybody. Stay around for the tune, and we're going to raid somebody at the end of it.
Commander, what can I get for you?
Journey too long, cargo too small. Profit margins never really mattered at all. Gonna take the cargo where it's needed today. Super cruising all across the Milky Way. We're taking anything, anytime, anyway. Loading up the teen out to the brim with the rest for the more, for the more, for the more, for the more. Yeah, you know just where we're coming from. For the more, for the more, for the more, for the more. Yeah, everybody sing the trucker song. Flossy always seems to crash into the sun. Skibble lights the pilot on the X-Box One. Helping out the free, you know he leads us well. Trucking across the galaxy, now everybody else. For the more, for the more, for the more, for the more. Yeah, you know just where we're coming from. For the more, for the more, for the more, for the more. Everybody sing the trucker song. For the more, for the more, for the more. You know just where we're coming from. For the more, for the more, for the more, for the more. Everybody sing the trucker song. give me a large path that I can land on, and I'll give you cargo and sing you my song. No point 22 light years to go, cruising to no journey too long, no cargo too small. The profit margins never really mattered at all. We're gonna take the cargo where it's needed today. Super cruising all across the Milky Way. We're taking anything, anytime, anywhere. So shout it out loud like you don't even care. For the more, for the more, for the more, for the more. Yeah, you know just where we're coming from. For the more, for the more, for the more. Everybody sing the Hutton Trucker song. For the more, for the more, for the more. Yeah, you know just where we're coming from. For the more, for the more, for the more. Everybody sing the Hutton Trucker song.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of the show. Everyone's buggered off now, so why don't you bugger off too?